So you better get off my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path. 'Cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. Well, I was running late for work, so I poured me some coffee to go. And just before I had a flat tire, I spilled it all over my clothes. When the highway patrolman pulled up, I thought that help was on the way. But when he saw the tire tool in my hand, he shot me with pepper spray. Oh, it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. It's a bad day, so you better get off my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path. 'Cause it's a great day, y'all can sing it if you want to, for me to whoop somebody's ass. When I finally made it to work, I was 15 minutes late. I told my boss about the flat tire, but he fired me anyway. So here I am out in the parking lot, just waiting by his Corvette. I'm gonna give him a goodbye present that he never will forget. Let's sing together. 'Cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass. It's a bad day, so you better get off my back. You might get cold cocked if you cross my path. 'Cause it's a great day for me to whoop somebody's ass.
On November 15th, 1864, Major General William Tecumseh Sherman began his famous March to the Sea. Sherman led his troops from Atlanta, Georgia.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
This season, in everything you see, Christmas time is a time for joy. But that's not the case for me. The pain began on Christmas Eve in 1988. The office party had begun and I was feeling great. My boss walked in. "Hey, what is that?" A bonus in his hand? Instead, he gave me severance pay and said that I was canned. I went down to drown my sorrows at the corner bar. I saw a guy dressed up as Santa Claus break in and steal my car. I ran out screaming to the street. I tried to make him stop, but I'd forgot to pay my tab and was handcuffed by the cops. I hate Christmas and everything about it, from the sleigh bells to the tinsel on the trees. I hate Christmas, there is no doubt about it. Don't ask me about Christmas, please. All I have are bad memories. I paid my bail, I rented a car, then I was on my way. Still clinging to the spirit of this happy holiday. Through all the falling snow, I didn't see the light was red. I spent the next 3 hours getting stitches in my head. I walked for hours through ice and snow, my feet frozen to the bone. And just as I was losing hope, I saw my home sweet home. The firelight through the window glowed. This nightmare had come to an end. As I opened the door, I saw my wife, my best friend.
He hates Christmas and everything about it, from the sleigh bells to the tinsel on the trees. He hates
Christmas time, most people see presents beneath the tree. But I just see that bastard's hairy ass and my wife smiling back at me. Merry Christmas.
That looks like we got a pretty good show today. Yeah. Hey, hi, how are you? Wednesday, December 16th, 2020. The show of my life.
We had to beep out that one word just before Christmas. What the hell happened there?
Yeah. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
It's not for everyone, Tom.
Is there any truth to the rumor that Santa Claus is responsible for naming Raggedy Ann and Andy? And the original name was Raggedy as Hell, Andy? Raggedy as Hell?
I don't know if that's true.
I think that might be...
No idea.
I don't know.
As the cast gathers, bearing gifts.
The new guys aren't really used to getting here this early.
No.
And by new, I mean, what, 6 years? No, 4 years. What am I saying? The fifth year anniversary is coming up for this jerk.
Oh, it'll be the 6th year one.
Oh, the music is still playing. We're fine. The music's still playing.
See, this is what you get. Hire your kid. This is what you get.
Okay, that's Chick McGee talking. Let's see, this is Tom talking. Christy Lee, we just heard Christy over there. Hi.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you.
Cha-cha.
What's happening?
That's a good look.
Well,
A black shirt?
my black. Oh, it's my Bob and
Wait a second. Isn't that a zip down front?
Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah. See, that's the old
Yeah, they're like a jacket?
access
That's
made
a
easy.
Whatever.
And I'm the guy that's weird because I'm late. A little late. And he's making easy access jokes.
You would have, if you hadn't shown up when you did, you would have missed this Me Too seminar.
Oh, great. Fun.
Oh, there's Pat Godwin. Hey. Is that a short sleeve shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your Pat Godwin shirt with your name on it.
Oh,
Christy gave that.
Yeah, that was my,
All of us.
You got a truck to unload it after the show.
Yeah, some deliveries to make.
That's right.
this year's present not nearly as good.
Okay. Now, you look great today, Christy.
Thank you.
Now, let's see what else is happening here. Oh, there's Ace Cosby, our engineer, of course. Hello. Ace, the proprietor of the OmahaSteaks.com Joke of the Day desk. Got kind of a little surprise coming up today. You'll find out later. Yesterday, we had some delicious Omaha steaks with our steak and eggs. I say we do it again.
Oh, yeah.
I say we do it every week.
Hey, that was
Sounds good to me. That may require waking up several staff members and raiding the refrigerator. God, those were delicious. More on that coming up. We have a couple of word things for Josh.
All right.
Josh, of course, is the proprietor of the podcast known as the That Josh Arnold podcast. Mm-hmm. And you have a word of the week every week.
Yes.
What was last week's word of the week?
What was it? Oh, boy.
Was that Crimble Dick? What was it again?
Crimble Dick is next
Isn't
week.
that what you put on top of a Christmas tree?
Crumble dick.
That would be a finial dobra, my friend.
Oh, I was close.
Oh, last week's was
Sounds like something you put on top of an ice cream cone.
Unzamotic.
That's my favorite police album.
What is it called again?
Unzamotic. It means.
Oh, that was a good one. That's a good one, Pat. Yeah, Unzamotic. That was what song was on
Sending
that?
out an SOS.
Yeah, great album. I'm sorry. What does it mean?
fabulous.
Oh, nice.
How are you feeling today? Boy, am I unsomatic. Fabulous.
Unsomatic.
Is that an English word?
It sure is,
And
yeah.
would anyone on earth understand that?
But, well, given that I just said what the word was and then gave the definition, yes.
This is the podcast equivalent. His little feature like this is it speaks to your hatred for the spelling bee, I think. Is what
It could be.
Yeah.
Why don't you try that at Kroger when you're checking out today? Hey, ma'am, you look unsomatic. You're going to get arrested.
I
or
ask
punched in the face.
my friends and listeners to come up to my level. I don't speak down to them. I trust that they know what I'm saying.
You know
They
what?
don't.
And you get me every week when you go, boy, our guest today, my goodness.
I like that
Boy,
part,
oh
too.
boy, am I excited about this. My guest today is you. And I go, oh, it's us again.
It's so fun. And given how critical you are of the word of the day and every other thing he does, is it not surprising that he wants to be alone at his podcast? Okay. He goes, hey, it should be called This Is My Me Time.
That's kind of the point of, and it's called Vocabulary Station, by the way. We pull in every week. That's kind of the point of it, is to use these words that are pretty much obsolete now.
Josh gave his top Christmas movies on the latest edition of that Josh Arnold.
Oh, well, I'll get a preview in just a second. I want to stick with the word thing, though, for a moment.
Yeah.
Yesterday's show was a little rough, a little raggedy.
I believe I said blatant hostility yesterday among the cast members. Yeah.
However, many a fan letter
Yes.
regarding the show. At one point, I said things were a little bit discombobulated, and I asked a technical question.
No, I said that, you cool.
Here we
And
go.
you said,
I like Cranky Christy.
Here we go.
and you said, oh, I love that word.
And
It doesn't get
okay,
used
well, the
enough.
point of the story is that the word came up. Okay, it doesn't
Right.
matter who said it. Congratulations. But I said, do you ever hear anything being combobulated?
Yeah.
Right?
It's one of those things you only hear, because I don't know.
No.
Got this. The Milwaukee Airport, this is Mark from Appleton writes, the Milwaukee Airport has a sign after the TSA security section designating a recombobulation area.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, I do
love
too.
It.
So, first of all, I'm glad that the TSA, whoever put that sign up, realizes that not a soul on earth knows what that means. Is that...
Well, no, they wouldn't use it if
Well,
they
I
thought-
think people, if they stand there for a second, they'll get it, or maybe they get it right away. Recombobulation.
No,
area.
recombobulation.
Sure, look at
It sounds like they're
Great.
doing some kind of transplant. Well, he's got to get recombobulated and get.
I love it.
Get the IVs. We're going to lay them out. I don't know if it's a word. I'd never seen it before. But the idea of public signage is to do things that people understand, rather than have them really confusing. Now, in any event, we'll find out more about discombobulation as we continue the show.
Can't wait.
Now, again, see, this is the thing, Pat.
What?
Trying to use big words.
Combobulate is a verb to put together in a somewhat mysterious manner.
So to
mysterious.
discombobulate means to unput them together.
Correct.
Okay.
If anyone needs to get there together, it's you, mister. You're 9 different ways all the time. You're always at 6s and 7s.
Okay. And also, a lot of letters about Wisconsin's cannibal sandwich controversy
Yeah.
and the various names for it.
I like the way that sounds to the ear.
The cannibal sandwich?
Cannibal sandwich.
That's just one of many names for these things. Apparently, it's as I understand it, it's raw meat.
I have the story right here if you'd like me to.
Oh yeah, go ahead, real quick. This is a good one.
Health officials in Wisconsin are urging folks to pass on this holiday tradition of eating raw meat. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services said so-called cannibal sandwiches, also known as raw meat sandwiches, tiger meat, or steak tartare, pose a threat for salmonella, E. coli, and listeria bacteria that can make you sick. According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, hundreds of people eat cannibal sandwiches each year as part of this holiday tradition in the Wisconsin area.
Yeah, but sometimes called tiger meat.
Mm-hmm.
And
served with raw onions,
yeah,
apparently.
people love these things.
Sounds good.
I am not sure how safe
No,
it
thank
is to
you.
eat. This guy says, I'm a former butcher from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. The cannibal sandwich, as you called it, is called a raw dog here in the UP.
Oh.
Tip, use lean meat. The fatty meat is where you get sick. There's a slight seasoning added, 2 raw eggs per pound to raw dog. Mix it into a mush. It's a big deal around the holidays. Now,
Raw eggs.
what do you think?
I'm all for it. I love steak tartare, so I would definitely try this.
Raw eggs, raw meat.
Sure.
So you're looking for like a 90-10?
The salmonella on most raw eggs is on the shell, not in the egg itself. You're more likely to get salmonella from a salad than you are a raw egg.
I just don't want to roll the dice on Christmas Eve.
Then don't have a salad. That's always been my philosophy.
Don't we have a bit about salmonella?
Yes.
One of Christy's favorites?
Yeah.
Now, this guy, Dan, writes, I prefer mine on rye bread,
Oh, that sounds awesome.
raw meat, raw onion, salt, and pepper.
That sounds good.
I'm originally from Illinois.
Now, what kind of raw meat is it again? Is
Beef.
it like beef?
Beef, yeah.
Not ground.
Although
mushed.
I'm not sure if you
Okay.
could do this with, I suppose you could do it with whatever.
I don't think you should do it with pork for starters.
Yeah, that you wouldn't want to do.
I've always found pork tartare sure turn an orgy into a sad event.
Yeah, that's a mess.
Dan's from Wisconsin now. Dan says he grew up in Illinois. He was appalled when I moved to Wisconsin and saw people eating this. I now love it.
Okay.
So, hey.
To each his own.
I guess.
Sure. Yeah.
The health department has what they have to say, and we'll see. I don't think I would partake. I do, although I do like a slightly undercooked burger. I've got to tell you. Like bloody rare.
Medium
Medium.
rare. No, medium rare.
It's like just almost cold. In the
Not
middle
like,
of that.
I'm fine with a steak like that, but not a burger
Ace
like
had
that.
his
Ground beef.
steak yesterday. They had to use dental records to identify.
I love tuna tartare.
Well done. Well, I eat tuna out of the can. Am I the only one?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
That's
Right
not
out of the
exactly
can, baby.
Never mind.
I prefer the pouch now.
Okay,
Don't
let's
go ruffle in there.
Let's
Off you
move
go.
on.
Down the hatch.
We have a lot to get to today in sports. A couple of really interesting things in sports, including a special broadcast
Fun with names today.
of an NFL game
Yeah,
by Nickelodeon.
Evidently, the NFL is trying to raise their level up to the NHL and put their games. Oh, and CBS Pass. All the networks are doing this. They're taking all the networks they own and putting, like CBS March Madness, they put True TV, and so the NFL is doing this
Trying
now,
to get kids interested in watching sports.
Or-
We'll find out more. Right now, there's a red light on your car.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's red, sometimes it's orange. Usually it goes on and says, check engine.
It's terrifying. Is what
Sometimes
it
it pops on. I've actually had one that popped on and it said, pull over immediately. Do not drive.
That's a thing?
Yeah. That's a thing.
Well,
that's a scary thing, by the way.
Be terrified, be scared no more with Car Shield. With a wide range of protection plans that can save you thousands of dollars for a covered repair. It means that check engine light, you laugh at it. Oh, you're almost glad it came on. You have the freedom to choose your favorite mechanic or dealership to do the work, and Car Shield gets the rest taken care of. Even if your car breaks down while you're traveling, choice of a repair shop is still up to you. And on top of that, no long-term contracts or commitments. Payments are flexible, and CarShield plans are customizable to your exact needs. CarShield has already helped over 1 million drivers. That's why they're America's #1 auto protection company. Get coverage today and see why CarShield cars go farther. Call 800-665-2157. Mention the code TOM, or visit carshield.com and use the code TOM, T-O-M, to save 10%. That's carshield.com. Use the code TOM. Yes, a deductible may apply.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Thank you, CarShield. I was just thinking about the one good thing about these cannibal sandwiches.
Yeah.
Raw meat, onions, bread. Mm-hmm. It's easy for the Christmas party.
Yeah, you're not going to be kissing anybody.
Unless you would drink a lot of eggnog.
Eggnog and a cannibal sandwich.
We've all had like pizza breath and taco breath, raw meat breath.
Right. And onions.
When we come back, our topic, what's the best thing before a lot of vomiting?
Oh, okay.
So when it comes back, it's not so bad. Wait a minute, maybe not. This is the Bob and Tom
Cheesecake.
Show. Hey, did you guys hear the Bob and Tom Show is moving?
Well, it's about time.
Well, no, we're not going away. We're just moving to a different place starting Monday, January 4th.
That's right. You can still watch the show from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time, but instead of YouTube, you're going to go to bobandtom.com/live.
That's right. Catch a replay of the show as it loops throughout the day until the next morning show.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So the only thing I need to remember is I can still watch the show live each morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. But instead of YouTube, I go to bobandtom.com/live.
Exactly.
Check.
Yay.
We're moving in together.
Yay!
No, we're not.
I call the top bunk.
I call first shower.
I call the kitchen. Oh.
Okay. Christy, you're sleeping in the toilet.
Great. What's new? News desk. A Led Zeppelin-themed pinball machine is now available. Created by Stern Pinball, it features a Hindenburg Zeppelin as well as the band Swan Song Records trademark Icarus that leaps when hit. The machine also has a new toy called Electric Magic that rises from the playfield that locks or launches the ball or makes it disappear. It also plays 10 songs, including Black Dog, Ramble On, and Rock and Roll. It's going to set you back a pretty penny, $6,200 to $9,200. The late John Prine has been named Artist of the Year at the Americana Honors and Awards. The Americana Music Association handed out awards online yesterday after the ceremony was canceled earlier this year. Brian had won Artist of the Year 3 times before. And Jennifer Lopez will be your headliner for ABC's coverage of New Year's Eve. Lopez will perform just before the ball drops in New York's Times Square. Cyndi Lauper reunites with Kinky Boots star Billy Porter for a duet. Because of the coronavirus pandemic, Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest 2021 is, of course, closed to the public. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Tiger King Joe Exotic has reached out to Kim Kardashian West for help getting a presidential pardon. In a letter to Kardashian West dated November 4th.
Who did she have read it to her?
Oh!
I swear to God, if I were a lame duck president, it would be, well, today I am going to pardon everyone. Deal with it, next guy.
That's right. Good luck.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Thanks for listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Yes, if I could just have a few minutes of your time, I'd like to speak with you today about the joys of water sports. Is this Bob and or Tom?
This is Bob.
Yeah, perhaps you already own a boat. However, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to upgrade your boat.
Shut up, Randy. Read the script I wrote. Upgrade boats. I want them to buy one.
I've almost got him, Donnie. Okay. The badass wave buster, beast on the water.
And tell Chick he looks thinner and he'll buy it.
You get a free tube if you're not a lard queen or like pork.
I ain't even gave my pager number, man.
Donnie, all right, I'm not going to do this anymore, Donnie.
Get back to work, Randy. You screwed it up anyway.
Bob and Tom. 6:20 on the nose at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
She's Christy Lee. She's right there.
Yep.
And a little chilly out there, a little snow.
Yes, it's beautiful outside, but be careful. Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by the CarX Man. We'll have snow on and off today. Look for a high of 35, up to 2 to 3 inches possible in the metro area. Cloudy down to 26, cloudy tomorrow 34, snow and 28 right now.
Thank you very much, Christy Lee. Sad note, a good friend of ours died over the weekend. You might remember him, the great Steve Cooper. He was a wonderful guy, and he was doing the mornings here when Bob and I got here, and he made such an effort to help us get acclimated to this job, and he stepped aside in a really sweet way and ended up becoming one of the production guys here and doing all kinds of stuff. Finally, he ended up over at WTPI.
Yep, for many years.
Great jock, just really a wonderful guy, and so sad that he's gone. But for those of you that knew Coop, just from the radio, he was a terrific person off the air as well. Yeah. So we're going to really miss him. Just such sad news. Now we're going to get back to the action. What do we got going around here? Oh, wait a minute. How about some music? That sounds good.
Hey, let's do a show.
Organ, guitar. That sounds good too. We'll get back to the action right now. I want to introduce everybody once again. We lost somebody.
He'll be right back.
Okay, good. I just noticed Willie's gone. Christy Lee's got...
what?
She's got her bangs looking good. Did you get them cut?
Last week, maybe?
I thought it was 2 weeks ago.
Maybe in 2 weeks ago. You're right, Chick.
You look radiant today.
Yeah, that's right.
What is it? What do you guys need money? What's going on?
Oh, yes.
I do.
Yes, it's the holiday season.
Now that you mention it.
Yeah,
And don't forget, Pat is very
I'm so horny.
Oh, God.
So any way you can help out in that area.
I'm not.
I'm cutting up a box and making a sign. I'll be standing at Allisonville in 80 seconds.
Just make sure you clean up after yourself.
Okay. Let's see. That's Christy. There's Ace. Let's see. Ace, of course, once again, sitting at the OmahaSteaks.com. The joke of the day, Des. You're itching to say something. What is it?
And Tom, a lot of people miss the joke of the day. So if you do, go to our social media, go to the Bob and Tom website. There's a special montage.
Oh, nice.
10 minutes.
10 minutes of the joke of the day? People are probably having seizures.
Very few people live through the whole entire presentation. Yeah, that's
typical 2020.
Is this a video montage?
Yes.
Oh, where do they find it? Tell me again.
Instagram, Bob and Tom Instagram, also on Facebook in bobandtom.com.
Oh, that is
Well.
All right.
All right. That is great. I will thank that's a Mr. Oskey.
Yeah, Jeff did a great job.
Oh, thank you very much.
It's nice.
Now, we have Josh, of course. He's at the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick desk and chair. Mr. McGee's over there. Christie's in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Pat Godwin. They got the lighting just right now, Pat.
Do they? Don't. Seems a little bright to me.
Well, I think they probably tomorrow they'll have it.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Should be.
Once again, Pat is behind the glass. Now, we were going to touch base with a little bit of sports. We have some really interesting stuff going on in the world of
is this really
broadcasts.
Is this really happening?
What?
There's a story about NFL playoff broadcasts being televised. Games are going to be on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Hang on. But you've heard this before with True TV and NCAA and March Madness. They run them on all their networks. CBS owned networks. Yada, yada, yada.
TBS and TNT will have,
Exactly. But when I say the NFL game is going to be on Nickelodeon, it's going to be presented in a way that's friendly for little kids.
Yes, but also it will be on another network as well, so you don't have to watch the kids' broadcast.
The Kids Network will feature a special simulcast of an NFL playoff game on January 10th, whoever's involved, obviously. The end zones will be filled with superimposed slime during one of next month's NFL wildcard games. Oh, I ain't done.
What?
A player, if he looks at the camera or mugs for the camera or celebrates after a big play, cartoonish googly eyes will appear.
This is a great idea.
Or some other Snapchat type of filter will be superimposed onto him during plays.
Only on the Nickelodeon version?
So you can still have your adult version.
This is insane.
No, it's a brilliant idea.
I bet there's 90 million people watch this. You wait and see.
But they want to make it fun for kids.
Before the game. I know all about that. Nickelodeon will air the SpongeBob Sports Pants Countdown Special.
Okay, now see, how can you not think that's hilarious?
Sports Pants. All right.
SpongeBob Sports Pants.
I still say go find SpongeBob SquarePants and look for the Tea Time at the Tree Dome episode.
Love that episode.
With Sandy Squirrel and, of course, Patrick the Starfish.
I bet Sandy becomes the cheerleader for this show.
Sandy lives underwater under a dome, obviously, because
she's
Sandy
a squirrel.
is a squirrel.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And
so she can't breathe unless she's in her dome.
But SpongeBob starts to dry out in the tree dome.
Yeah.
And he's a good friend. And
as Patrick comes in to save him, so Patrick says the famous words, "What kind of place is this?" So it's really good.
Yeah, I love cartoons. I've never gotten that one. I know.
Have you ever tried?
Yeah, I don't
honestly
like it at all. I'm sorry.
That's
everyone else loves it. I don't. But I think it's funny.
Aren't going to have to run different commercials because the bulk of is betting and alcohol?
That's a really good question, and I don't know if they can.
I think they will. Yeah,
you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah, hard to do.
So they've told their advertisers, by the way, your XL condom ads won't be appearing in this version of the show.
Cast members from All That will also provide commentary during the football broadcast.
And I understand if a player gets injured, they're replaced with a cast member from iCarly.
Okay.
Don't have much to do.
I'll stack up iCarly against most situation comedy.
iCarly was really well done.
Witty, yeah.
It's good.
Do you think the time will arrive when on the NFL broadcast they'll be able to say, like the big Gatorade thing, the sign and that'll change depending on what? Will it say Go-Gurt for the kids? Or
maybe?
I mean, this is the future, I think.
I bet you.
Do you think they'll go the other way and go have a broadcast that has uncensored?
Yeah, SpongeBob will also be shown on Cinemax starting in 2021.
No.
Full nudity.
No, I mean they'll have a couple of bros doing the play-by-play and cursing and swearing and.
Well, they kind of already sort of do that. I mean, they're never going to take it that far other than if I would think a pay-per-view situation or something like that. But ESPN runs like 4 or 5 different angles and camera views, and they have in the film room with a bunch of ex-players, and they just sit around and the game's on, and they just talk like, you'd talk to a couple of guys on the couch if you didn't want to watch the game and be bothered for 3.5 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. You can tell I don't like to watch games with anyone.
Yeah, don't you just want to watch the game? I mean, as well.
Yeah, I watch the game. I watch the game. I watch the game.
Right.
Well,
now, Red Zone is different.
You're almost an adult. They're aiming this at kids.
Oh, the Nickelodeon thing, I get.
that.
I get that. Yeah.
Think about it. Think of the numbers they're going to have.
That could be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Let's just say, for example, the Colts, because it's one of the wild card playoff games. Is that correct?
Could be. Yeah. No. Yes. They're January 10th.
Yeah.
Wild
Okay.
card
So
playoff game.
let's just say that if it's the Colts. The audience, you got Phillip Rivers' 10 kids right there. Good start.
It's off the chart.
They got some big numbers.
Right.
This is a really smart idea, I think.
They'll have fun with it.
Is that true that Phillip Rivers got hurt stepping on a Lego, or is that just somebody's joke?
I don't know.
How many Legos would there be with 9 kids?
Oh, mostly.
Sweet baby Jesus. You'd have more Lego and less carpet.
I think one of his cars, is one of those Lego cars. Did you ever see one of those?
Oh, no, I've seen a picture.
A full-size car made of Legos?
Right.
I saw one of those. It was
Really?
Did you ever see one of those cars that's covered with green indoor-outdoor
Oh,
turf?
yes.
I love that.
There was a van.
That's a car.
A van in my neighborhood that had
One of
that.
my biggest regrets in life was I was at a thrift shop and they were selling a suit made out of that.
No.
An AstroTurf suit. And I was totally broke, but I was like, man, it's $50. Should I just get it? And I didn't.
You would have had that forever.
I didn't even care if it was my size. I would have changed my life to fit that suit.
Was it in your size?
No, I'm just asking.
What a jackass.
It's a fair question. I mean, I don't even mean
Yes. A team of men had to roll it out like they would a rain tarp at a ball.
Here we go.
So sorry.
This is longer than most mornings to get to this point.
Nevertheless.
Giannis tend to come. The Greek guy who plays for the Bucks says he's going to stay with Milwaukee for at least 5 more seasons.
All right.
The 2-time reigning MVP tweeted he was blessed to be part of the Bucks for the next 5 years. 26 years old, he had until Monday to sign the Bucks what they call a Supermax extension offer.
Really?
Giannis otherwise could have become a free agent after the upcoming season, but the Bucks, of course, as we all know, the Larry Bird rule, they could have paid him the most if he stayed with them. His decision means the Bucks will hang on to their biggest superstar since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, his rookie year.
That's great.
He won a championship with Milwaukee.
The players travel too much, both on the court and as a career.
You think they wear jackets? They stay warm in and out. You know, probably get colds or something. Wearing a jacket. I worry about them. I hope they wear a jacket when they go outside.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. Wear your coats.
I'm sorry. What else you got?
Are you ready, everybody?
Yes.
Floyd Mayweather, Lila Ali, Muhammad's daughter, and Vladimir Klitschko have been elected to the International Boxing Hall of Fame in a city in New York I can't pronounce. The class of 2021 also includes Canastota, I think. Canastota.
What is it one?
Canastota?
Canistoga.
So, ladies and gentlemen, now here's, with his views on the name Vladimir Klitschko, it's Tom Griswold. Tom.
Oh, well,
Go ahead.
No.
Get out of your system.
No, I'm not going to say anything.
Wears a pink hoodie, that kind of thing.
Can't find it.
Can't find Vladimir again.
Yeah, right, he's disappeared.
Yeah.
He's the only man that fights on a boat.
That's right. Lost at
You
sea.
got it. You nailed it. Wow. Very good. Very good.
Where do Klitschko? Well, they're in their pants. Okay.
Now, Josh, speaking of the fact that you saw this suit made of AstroTurf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell me everything.
What just came to you?
Was it at a pawn shop or like an actual?
It was a thrift store, a clothing store.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
That's fun. But I know that we were talking off the air about we've all been eating too much this year. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
putting on what I call the COVID-15.
Sure,
Opposed to
like 30.
COVID-19. But you have a new song featuring the Consensuals. I'd like to could we give this a listen?
Yes.
That's very nice.
Hi, I'm Josh Arnold. You know, when the holidays roll around, I tend to snack more. And well, I'm beginning to look a lot like Santa. Every time I eat, my beard is growing long and white. These red pants are getting tight. Pass me the butter, the gravy, and the meat.
He's beginning to look a lot like Santa.
You think so?
Watch his belly grow.
Leave me some milk and cookies, please.
He's splitting his DVDs and shouting, ho, ho, ho.
I ate a pizza or two and a bucket of stew and a stack of gingerbread pies, an eggnog shake and a juicy steak and a basket of greasy fries. And now it seems I'm blubbery in my buttocks and my thighs. I'm beginning to look a lot like Santa.
That's what the kids all say.
And they all want to be
Sitting on his knee.
and riding in my sleigh.
He's beginning to look a lot like Santa.
And that's okay with me.
He has no self-control.
I'm moving to the North Pole.
'Cause that's where Santa should be.
All jolly and plump and Christmassy.
Is that Santa Claus? No, that's Josh Arnold.
Yeah, the two newest members of the Consensuals,
Yeah.
Hart and Finn Griswold. Well, thank you very much.
Everyone loves Santa, Josh. Why wouldn't you want to?
Sure, I embrace it.
Yeah.
No one likes a skinny Santa. Eat, Papa, eat.
Now, it's my understanding that on the Josh Arnold podcast, which is called That Josh Arnold Podcast, is it this week will you talk about your favorite Christmas movies?
Yes, yeah.
Can you give us a little preview? Do you mind?
Sure, there are 10 of them.
Okay.
And 3 of them are non-traditional Christmas movies, but I say...
And one of them is unwatchable. So,
Oh boy.
Is that right? You found one to be unwatchable?
Guess what? Guess which one?
Of the non-traditional?
Yes.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
no, it's a traditional.
Don't
Christmas.
keep us in the dark. What is it?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Which one?
I have a big problem with mixed nuts with Steve Martin.
Many people do.
Yeah.
And I talk about how it's pretty well maligned.
I've never even heard of it.
It's called Mixed Nuts.
Yeah,
I really...
With Steve Martin?
I had not
Steve
either.
Martin, Rita Wilson, Madeline Kahn, Robert Klein,
I've never heard of
Liev
it either.
Schreiber, Adam
I love
Sandler,
Robert Klein's my favorite human being, and
Gary
I love
Shandling.
Steve Martin.
What a cast.
When was
John
this
Stewart
made?
Parker. It was made in the 90s, and Nora Ephron wrote and directed it, and it was a gigantic bomb. And I'm really entertained.
I'm going to have to watch it. Mixed Nuts. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
What are the ones that everyone would know that you are in your top 10?
Oh, Christmas Vacation, Scrooged, It's a Wonderful Life. And I don't want to give away all of them, but...
Are you the one who doesn't like Scrooged?
I don't like Scrooge.
Oh, okay.
I love it. And I also... but I also talk about Trading Places and Gremlins and... Yeah.
I don't
Do
care
you
for
have Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol?
No, I discussed that I'm not including the television specials in this list. Yeah.
But that wouldn't be in anyone's top 10 list but yours.
Among the literati, I'm sure.
I don't think that's the case at all.
It's a brilliant
You and Julie
Broadway
Stein's
score.
kids, possibly.
It's a brilliant score of some of the best Christmas music of all time. It is. It's a Broadway show.
Razzleberry Dressing.
Sing 5 songs from that.
That is dead on. That's the best impression I do.
That really is.
That actually is pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
I can't sing a song from Mr. Magoo's Christmas
Have
Carol.
you ever watched it?
Yes.
Yeah, it really doesn't stick with you.
No.
A hand for each hand is planned in the world.
Yeah, boy,
fingers reach.
That's right up there with
If
Jingle
you don't
Bells.
break up
Hang on a second.
when they go to the future and he goes to Tiny Tim's grave, and you just aren't a human being.
I was almost touched by your passion right there.
Oh, yeah.
Just instantly.
And I do know that there are fans out there. I actually have the book about the making of Mr.
Oh,
Magoo's.
Lord, of
Lovely.
course.
There cannot be a book.
I love Mr. Magoo, and fortunately, it does not have the rather unfortunate character that was Mr. Magoo's servant, shall we say?
No, he is not in the
He
Christmas
is not in the
special.
Christmas Carol version. Otherwise, it would be shunned.
Oh, okay.
But
What is his name? He was on the Saturday Morning Magoo cartoon show, though, I think.
you mean the guy that we really can't talk about?
I want to say Hop Sing, but that's not right.
Mr. Magoo, of course, voiced by the great Jim Backus.
Oh, yes.
Who was known for evidently telling dirty jokes as Mr. Magoo.
Oh, hilarious.
During recording
I'd like to hear that.
I would do anything. to hear
Probably best known as Mr. Howell on the great program
Yes,
Gilligan's
of
Island.
course.
Which apparently,
love it.
I guess on the set of Gilligan's Island, things got a little scary.
Really?
Yeah,
How
oh
come?
yeah. Apparently, that might be a pretty good movie. A movie about like actors portraying the actors on Gilligan's Island behind the scenes on that show. Because they were all just phoning it in.
He didn't behave himself?
Apparently not.
Oh, okay.
But,
Handsy or drunk?
I just, I bet there may have been some.
Gotcha.
There's a topic. Most liquor on the set of any production.
Larry Hagman.
Match game, probably.
Oh,
Caddyshack.
Yeah.
Paul Lind. They had to get a driver finally. You met Mr. Lind, right? Didn't you?
Oh, yeah. I drove him, actually.
What does he sound like?
Like ass.
Oh. Now, I saw you on a motorcycle once, but you were wearing leather. Why leather?
Because chiffon wrinkles so easy.
How can you not love that? That's actually the perfect segue.
Beauty.
Yeah, the perfect segue because this is the perfect gift for fellas. This is your last chance. I'm going to make this very clear right now.
right.
Pajamagram, I am a huge fan. I told you a couple years ago I got all of my kids and everybody in my family, including the adult children, Santa Claus pajamas. Nothing funnier than sitting around the tree in those things. But that's not what they want me to talk about. Pajamagram wants me to talk about those naturally nude pajamas, exclusively from our friends at Pajamagram. They're America's pajama experts, of course. Naturally nude, what am I talking about? Well, it's, you know what I'm talking about, fellas. When she'll love slipping into these. And I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to tell you what might happen next. They feel great, ladies. Fellas, you'll love the feel of them as well. Find out more at pajamagram.com and look through everything they've got. They've got so many cool things of pajamas. And guess what? If you can get this done today, free gift packaging. We've all been there. We've got the sheet that's this long, and you put it in the box, and there's extra space.
Sure.
By the way, my new tip, take the box and turn it like this. Did you know that, Christy?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't wrap it even. Yeah.
What? Yeah. You take if you're wrapping like this, you go like that with the thing. Never mind. That's They do the wrapping for you. Why am I talking about this? It's Pajamagram. Beat the holiday. You got to do it right now. Pajamagram.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Naturally nude pajamas. Get your free gift wrapping today before this deal goes away. Fast, easy delivery by Christmas guaranteed. If you do it today, Pajamagram.com right now. I'm not trying to get hostile here. You're gonna call me and you're gonna Tom. Thank you so much. I got her the naturally nude. I got the naturally nude pajamas. We're having another baby. We're gonna name him Tom.
Hello, Freud.
We'll be right back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You can find us on Twitter at Bob and Tom, or you can email us at bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, it's Ken Tarmac. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. Take that to the bank. 24/7. I know.
Ken Tarmac. Hey, Mark Allison here with you. We just landed. I know. Hey, hope you're having a good morning. It is Wednesday, December 16th on the way. Jessica Alsman and Allie Breen on a Wednesday. You know that it's getting close to vacation when the silliness begins to ensue in the studio, and you can feel it happening today right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Don't go anywhere.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports update from the NBA. Giannis is staying with the Milwaukee Bucks for at least 5 more seasons. 2-time reigning MVP tweeted he was blessed to be a part of the Bucks for the next 5. 26-year-old had until Monday to sign the Bucks Supermax extension offer. Otherwise, he could have become a free agent after the upcoming season. His decision means the Bucks will hang on to their biggest superstar since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. From boxing, Floyd Mayweather, Vladimir Klitschko, and Laila Ali have been elected to the International Boxing Hall of Fame and Museum in upstate New York. NBA preseason last night, Philly, Houston, and Sacramento all win. Top 25 college basketball. Baylor's game against Tarleton State has been postponed, and Ohio State at Wisconsin, that time will be determined. Final scores, Tennessee beat Appalachian State 79-38. Also winning, number 12, Wisconsin, number 13, Illinois, number 15, Florida State, and Virginia Tech upsetting number 24, Clemson. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Seems like a good time to go to the fantasy football team names that I've requested on all pro lines. Joe Buck Yourself. Country Roads, Take Mahomes.
I love it. Love it.
This one's for you guys. You Sunk My Blankenship.
Oh, nice. Yes. Rodrigo.
Le'Veon, My Wayward Son.
Also excellent. You are killing it.
And my all-time favorite, Your Girlfriend Likes Mike Ditka.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, man. This is Donnie Baker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
It's the most talked about show on television, The Bachelorette, where 25 eligible bachelors try to win the hand of one single woman. And now, Bob and Tom Television brings you a new twist on this hit show.
She's 30 and single. She's...
What the hell do you mean by that?
Oh, nothing. Meet Linda Jackson. Now, here come the fellas. Say hello to Todd Williams.
Hi, Linda. I'm really pleased to...
Yeah. Next.
And here's our next eligible guy. Say hello to...
Hold it. Are you really going to say each time, say hello to Dick Ding Dong or whatever? Jesus.
Okay. Here he is, Jerry Peterson.
Hello, Linda. I can't tell you how happy I am to finally meet you.
Right. What do you do, Jerry?
Well, I own my own consulting business and...
consulting, eh? And when did you lose your Amway dealership, Jerry?
Huh? Sheesh. What a bitch.
She's the Bitchlorette. She's single, pissed off, and is looking for money. Lots of money.
Hi, I'm Linda.
I'm Phil.
Yeah. Did you forget something?
No, I don't think so.
Any gift?
Gift? I didn't know that we were...
Bye-bye, loser.
Wow. Tune in to Bob and Tom TV and see why she's called the Bitchlorette. She's on the prowl, and she's got...
Shut your hole and bring on the rich numbnuts.
On Bob and Tom TV.
Well, there you go. There's a show I'd watch.
Yeah.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Joining us in the studio, comedian Ed Yeager.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Ed. How are you?
Good.
Good to see you again.
I'm glad football season's almost.
Hey, man, 646 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Can I do it now?
Yeah, do it now.
No, we'll do it in a minute. Christy Lee, update in the weather, please.
Yeah, we have snow today. Look for a high of 35, up to 2 to 3 inches possible in the metro area. Cloudy overnight, down to 26. Cloudy tomorrow, 34, 28 now. What?
In the metro area sounds so professional. Remember, this is the Bob and Tom Show. Just say, around here.
All right.
In the tri-state area. Which tri are we talking about? Nebraska, Florida, and Oklahoma. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's great to be here. Ace Cosby, of course, is our engineer. We found out yesterday Ace likes his steaks well done.
Yep.
Certainly, that's a preference. Many a chef will refuse to do that.
Well, I've got the look before.
I bet.
Yeah, it's interesting. We had some delicious Omaha steaks for our, I think we should do it every Tuesday, the Steak and Eggs Day.
Yes.
Oh, that's
I require
so cool.
getting some new hires. I want to thank the Jesses for doing such a nice job yesterday with that. Thank you so much, ladies. And thanks, Omaha Steaks. Those were delicious. Don't forget omahasteaks.com. BTS in the search bar. Big savings. And I'm getting a ton of mail. I wish I could find it. Yeah, sorry. Ice had a massive spill and lost my stack of mail yesterday.
I've got a heck of a letter over here when we need one.
We'll get to it. That's Josh Arnold. You'll find Josh, of course, at the IHateStevenSinger.com sidekick desk and chair. There's
Where
Christy.
else would I be?
I'm on green room. Fridge.
Yikes.
Man, that was quick. Sharp. Damn. Laser sharp.
Fair enough. Huh?
There's Willie. There's Christy. You're looking especially good today, Christy.
Thank you, Tom.
Is it that? I think it's that black. Just looks kind of.
This is a Bob and Tom. Do you remember these?
No.
I think this was
I had
my,
no idea. I didn't see the logo on
Yeah,
it.
I think this was actually my daughter's, but I took it.
Highlight your jugs.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Have I told you
Lately that I
right
love
now?
you.
Happy holidays. My legal bills are so high right now. I'm going to have to get a second job. Okay?
Sorry about that.
Did you know that one more lawsuit and I become a partner in that law firm? So would you please stop saying things that are actionable?
Well, why would I sue you if he said it? I'd sue Josh.
I have nothing.
See, that's not how it works. It's the show.
Giraffe lawyers because the bills are so high? No?
Oh, that's funny.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Is there something there?
I like
How
that.
long are their ties?
Giraffe lawyers have unbelievable ties.
We're onto something here, pal.
We can make that. We can bring back the Bob and Tom players. After yesterday's show,
I don't know how we don't.
I think we're
Are
going to
we
start doing
redoing
that.
that?
No. I think I want to do a new. I think we're going to start doing one of those a week at least.
Oh, okay.
At least. Instead of actually producing one of these little skits, we'll just do it live and wing
Sure.
it.
Yes.
Yesterday, I apologize. What happened was just before we did the thing, I had a massive coffee spill, so I forgot to give Ace his script. So when it was time for Ace's lines, he looked at me like, "What do you mean?" Kind of took the momentum out of the thing. Really, wasn't his fault. Yeah, that was the great ho 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 scene.
This is director's commentary on the Bob and Tom players.
Yeah.
It's a great scene.
Yeah, how do you, off camera, being the director, get the most lines in a play? How does that happen?
I had no lines.
You wouldn't shut up.
That's true.
I was directing.
Way too much use of bells. Way too many bells.
What do you mean way too? It's Christmas. What's
They
wrong?
should only say bells should only have rang when Santa, like just when they said Santa.
Oh, now that makes sense. Yeah.
Really? Oh, see, now I've got someone punching up the script. I believe you were perp number 2.
I know.
And now you're punching up the script.
Yep.
Although that's a good suggestion. I'm glad I thought of it.
I think Christy might have been the best one.
She was great,
She
yeah.
really belted it to the back row. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of acting. Josh did a nice job as Santa.
Yes, he did.
Oh, thanks.
Willie, once again, is perp 1, drifting in and out of an
I did a
accent.
damn great job. And then
he was great first take, and you said something in an unkind way.
You didn't take it well.
Not since Kevin Costner in Robin Hood as an accent slipped more on.
I was just going to
So
say,
then the second time he didn't even try.
what performance
this is what my therapist calls where the line between dad and boss blurs. We've had this discussion before.
Have you ever sat and thought, I wonder how many people I've made cry for no reason driving their cars? I know Josh.
Were you in here one morning when Tom said, this was off the air, he said, everybody I know is in therapy and depressed. Wow. What's the common denominator?
Yeah.
Think about this.
That's weird.
Let's take a look at background.
I'll tell you what, I have 7 kids, and my 4-year-old is not in therapy.
Oh, good.
Not yet.
The list ends there. Okay. Where were we? I know.
Oh, we got sports, man.
Before we get back to sports.
We got it today in sports history.
Jake, I've got a story for you real quick.
Oh, do it, baby, do it.
This comes from Matt.
Hi, Matt.
And
He lays her on the floor a lot.
Dayton, Ohio. I see. He says he went to the grocery store and he had to park a bit far away. No big deal. It's the holidays. He gets it, he says. But he's walking into the store and a guy pulls up right in front of the door and throws on his flashers. And then Matt went up to the guy and said, "Flasher parking?"
Here we go.
And the guy looked at him and said, "Shh, I heard it on a radio show.
No!
Love it?
No! Yes! Bad!
I'm out there, baby. This is Ice Geist.
Matt says, you've created monsters out there, you ass hat.
I love the word ass hat.
He gets points for
everything
using
about
ass
this.
Yes.
Now, once again, Chick McGee has invented
Flasher Park?
Flasher parking. We also have the letter from the guy who did it in college and got away with it for a year and a half. That finally got his car towed, but he only had to pay like $180, and he figured the fees for parking at the college, he made out on top.
You know, maybe if we walked more, our society would be better.
Oh, yeah, Christy, why should people be walking more? Why should people be walking more, Christy?
Because.
Christy, if you want to walk, start drinking the coffee in the back of the room in the building here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a football field away from here. And
It's a
back.
nice walk, isn't it? See, it revives you during the break.
Yeah, this space is very big and very empty. So it's.
Yeah.
I saw some mall walkers again this morning. That's how big this place is.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Has anybody been in the back of the building in 6 months?
I
don't know.
Anybody back. I do experiments back there, so just leave it for me, okay?
It looks like, have you seen that documentary about the abandoned malls all across the country? That's what it looks like back there.
I actually been there lately. It looks more like Chernobyl.
The guitars are gone.
I have an AM radio show I do every day. I figured out how to get myself on the airwaves.
Great.
And it still smells like steak back there.
Does it really?
Okay, well, good to know.
Are plants starting to grow up through the floor?
Cracks in the walls.
I mean, I think a lot of businesses all over the country right now, all over the world, because of this. We all talk about everyone's working at home, whatever.
Right.
What's going to happen when everyone goes back? Are there going to be effects on the building since no one's been in it?
Maybe for some.
I don't know. I don't know what happens when things aren't being used.
Shoo away the raccoons.
I mean, does someone go around and at least flush the toilets back there? And
you got to exercise the gaskets.
I used the ladies' room back there the other day because all of our facilities were full.
Oh yeah, don't use that sink. I pee in that all the time. Okay,
he does.
And we'll be right back with more sports, and of course, it's Christmas.
Do you know this child? Oh.
The child is young Ebenezer Scrooge. He is left here all alone. Nobody wants
He's going to sing.
Poor lad.
Here he goes.
Oh, poor lonely child.
Okay, this isn't the best song from Mr. Magoo's Christmas Carol, you jackass. Okay, turn it off.
Nobody knows songs from
Did he miss rehearsal?
Okay.
Did he miss rehearsal?
When we come back, we got something really special. Have you heard about Smokey Robinson's latest?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, is he taking a love bath again?
He
No,
made
it's
a
better.
mistake.
Better. Wait till you hear it.
Oh, damn.
Wait till you hear it when we come back.
I don't have that.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Everything about the show is at bobandtom.com. Check it out now. State law.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Really? No, seriously. Really?
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24.
Hey, who's that just passed you with their feet up on the handlebars? That's Chick McGee heading towards break on Friday. Very excited. Of course, we'll be on holiday break over the next 2 weeks, live through Friday here on the Bob and Tom Show. And then Chris Geisen will take over with best of and shows for the holidays, and we'll be back in full force then in 2021. Mark your calendars for January 4th, and also bookmark this, bobandtom.com/live. Beginning Monday, January 4th, this will be the new location of the Bob and Tom live video feed, bobandtom.com/live.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Hundreds more U.S. hospitals have started inoculating workers as a second COVID-19 vaccine moves toward government authorization. About 400 hospitals and other healthcare facilities were getting first shipments of the Pfizer vaccine on Tuesday. A second COVID-19 vaccine developed by Moderna appears safe and highly effective. An expert panel will publicly review the shot on Thursday, and clearance from the FDA is expected soon afterward. Top Capitol Hill Republicans are laboring to keep the price tag for a long-delayed COVID-19 aid package in check. They're seeking to prevail in a battle over help for state and local governments while capping the cost of bonus jobless benefits and direct payments sought by Democrats. Negotiations on COVID-19 relief intensified Tuesday after months of futility. And Mackenzie Scott, philanthropist, author, and former wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, has given away $4.1 billion in the past 4 months to hundreds of organizations as part of a giving pledge she announced last year. The pandemic-era philanthropy was announced Tuesday. She said a team of advisors have helped her to accelerate her 2020 giving, with immediate help going to those financially gutted by the pandemic. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're the one, baby.
Oh, yes, do it.
Yeah, you are the only one. Yes, yes.
Hey, wait.
Oh, come on, baby.
Did you bring it? Did you bring any, protection?
Of course I did, baby. Let me put it on. Just get my fingers under this flap. This just loops over this fold of flesh.
It's not too big, is it?
No, it's a perfect fit. 7 1/4, not to brag. Just my size. Let me just pull down on this.
Okay, I'm ready, darling. And I brought you one, too.
So remember, when you have sex, put on a helmet. Each year, thousands of Americans suffer serious head injuries while engaging in lovemaking activities. Your lover may forgive you for not wearing protection, but your headboard won't. Please, don't have sex without wearing a helmet.
Oh, baby, I'm so glad you remembered the helmet. You're so sensitive and thoughtful. What can I do to make you happy?
Well, you could pull up your visor, take out that mouth guard, and try on these knee pads.
Oh, lover for you. I'll get this off. I'd do anything. Could you hand me the safety goggles?
Is that what you call that? 7:01 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
That is correct. Ladies and gentlemen, Christy Lee with the weather forecast.
Q95, Fox 59 weather, brought to you by CarX. We have snow today. Look for a high of 35, 2 to 3 inches possible around here. Cloudy down to 26, and then tomorrow we'll have cloudy skies and a high of 34.
I'll give you 2 to 3 inches.
20.
Wait. That's a lot of snow. That's not what I meant.
Man, yeah, massive depth. Jeez.
So
what kind of a
much
freak can handle 2 to 3 inches?
Don't worry. There'll be somebody off the road somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
The TV show is called Bob and Tom Tonight, 11:30 this evening on MyND TV 23.
Not a fan.
That's fine. It's up to you.
You've lived it.
It's funny, but man, are they ugly.
Josh will tape something. Yeah.
We also have some, the girls went again last night to check out those cool Christmas lights at the State Fairgrounds. Stay in the
That's
car.
too
It's a lot of
much.
fun.
That's too much.
That's too much. Never mind.
Let some other people do it. Okay?
They're really nice. Okay. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Stand by. Some weirdness going on Let's see. There's Ace, Chick, Josh. I'm Tom. Willie G is there. Patty G is over there. And we're going to go to the sports page. Did I mention Christy Lee? Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Christy. We have something that's very exciting for me in sports.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Let's do that right now because
we're talking NFL. First of all, the NFL is going to be broadcasting one of the wild card games. I think it is
January 10th game. Yeah.
One of those games will be broadcast on Nickelodeon. And it'll also be, I would assume, also on CBS. But yeah, the Nickelodeon version will have a pregame with what they're calling SpongeBob Sports Pants,
and it will get some Nickelodeon flavor.
Electronically put slime in the ends of
We're
funny
not
stuff.
making this part up. That's
but speaking of the NFL, I finally got interested because one of my favorite players is back in the game.
Man, oh man, why don't you just do the whole? This is a ridiculous setup that you've just done right now. What do you mean? You've sucked everything out of it. I can't. Gardner Minshew is back on the Jacksonville Jaguars starting quarterback.
Oh, okay.
Gardner Minshew.
Whether he holds on to the job for more than a week is yet to be seen. But as we all know, last week, the Jaguars benched Mike Glennon, lesser known. Oh, it is Glennon with a G. I thought it was John Lennon's, one of his kids. Jaguars have lost 12.
Julian
I think
Glenn.
we would have heard of him by now.
Julian, Mike.
Yeah.
This is my kid, Mike.
Imagine there's no defense.
Yeah. Jaguars are 1-12. And they were 1-0, though. Remember those magical years? I think they beat the Colts. And then Coach Doug Marrone said he's going to do whatever it takes to snap that streak and win
Tony
the remaining.
Maroney, they call him?
Tony Maroney. And
And
they're going to do whatever it takes, Tom, even if that means bringing Gardner Minshew into the game.
My favorite player in the NFL got the big mustache. He likes to exercise nude in the locker room, apparently.
Well, no wonder he's your favorite.
I thought he was wearing his underwear.
Various reports say he's either got a jockstrap on or nothing.
Either way, Tom gets turned on. And,
yeah, nothing like that.
All this just because we going to hear the song again?
What song? Hey, Pat, what do you guys? You notice you've got your bass player in there.
Yes, I got him in here.
I love this.
I'm assuming that Dean had to buy a new bass for this song, right?
Oh, nice.
Oh, some people say Dino talks with his bass.
Is that what they say?
We got to hurry this up. Dean's got work to do.
Dean's busy.
He's going to be at the edit.
All right. Mick Jaguar here. All right.
Mick Jaguar.
Version 48. I don't know. This is the last time ever.
I've been
For 2020, probably.
We've actually ruined this song for people.
No.
If it comes to the radio, they start singing about Gardner Minshew.
That happened to me the other day. Yep.
Come on, we've started now.
Oh, yeah.
You started?
Let the chatter stop.
Okay.
I sing falsetto.
Nice.
With fine bright vibrato.
See, you threw him off.
Fine vibrato was the
No,
joke.
that's all right. All right. You threw us off yesterday.
Like the Bee Gees.
Here till 3 p.m.
Great documentary.
Stop talking now.
Start singing.
Documentary.
You'll stop talking when you start singing.
It was the Jaguars quarterback. Then he got the sack. Gardner Minshew. Smell that Jaguar stench. Let's get Gardner off the bench. The fans, they miss ya. Gardner Minshew. Oh, I guess you were playing with yourself while the team went 1-12. Gardner Minshew, yeah. So what? The team sucks. You're the best bang for the buck. They can't dismiss you. Here we go. Oh, Gardner, why'd they wait so long? Oh, you're back. I have to play this song. And nobody sings along, they just talk. Talk off feeling from it.
Just wrote that line.
You're really mad about that.
No, I'm not. Just sounded sloppy. Sloppy. And we had to stop her, and the beat dropped. Yeah. Cheese was a Mexican place long time ago. Oh! Hey, what's the matter, dude? Hanging in the locker room nude, and Kristen Lee is dying to meet you. Oh, yeah. We're gonna bring a case of beer. Hope you play the whole year like you used to. Here we go. Gonna mention.
Oh, yes, ladies and gentlemen.
48 times.
That was great.
Felt like 112.
You know the old rule on radio.
What's that?
By the time you're sick of a song, the audience is hearing it for the first time.
When you're sick of the song, Mom's just learning the words.
That's from your album, Diminishing Returns.
I like that.
That's Ace's new book. Did you not hear that?
Now, once again, we weren't kidding about Nickelodeon broadcasting an NFL game, but again, also it'll be the regular broadcast on CBS, Ace, and then they'll have the special children's version, and they're going to have googly eyes in the players,
and they're going to have the cast of all that doing commentary.
What? And then I made the observation. I wonder if they'll go the other direction someday and have a sort of R-rated bro version of the commentary. Apparently, I guess for one of the playoff games, they're going to show it on Pornhub.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You talk about excessive celebration after a touchdown. That is just, wow. Look what he's doing to that cornerback. That
I hope that's a special effect. Huh?
They're not
You know what? You just hit something. I guarantee you that will happen. Not the Pornhub thing, but almost to that level. To
the bros?
Yeah.
They'll give you alternate sound things. Okay,
It is happening.
It is?
Yeah. Chick gave us a lengthy
Monday Night Football
explanation as to how that is going on.
I did.
Okay.
You did?
You don't even remember?
Don't.
Yes,
I don't either.
You did.
Well, I'm sure I was wonderful.
It was tremendous. I'm sorry, back
In
to the
other
sports page.
Floridians will soon be able to get a license plate featuring Tom Brady.
Oh, God.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the section in sports called No One Asked for This. Here we go.
That's a great idea.
The top Brady Buccaneers quarterback partnered with the nonprofit Best Buddies. So go babies.
Oh, well, you didn't say it was a charity thing.
Big sweetie.
That's a really good
like
idea.
A mean lady. They're stupid charities. That's what she said.
No, I said you didn't say it was a charity thing.
Hush up, Cruella.
Best Buddies. They're going to create with Brady a special
Best Buddies is a great program.
license plate that will include Brady's image as well as the charity's website.
And typically, I know in some states when they do that, if you get a special plate, I know I have a special plate on my car that obviously it makes a donation to the charity.
Right.
That's a great idea.
Proceeds from the sales benefiting the nonprofit that aims to provide opportunities for individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Oh, I thought Best Buddies was I have a real problem with a puppy dog thing.
No, Best Buddies is great. My kids were very involved with that. in high school.
My question is this: will someone quite literally become a Florida resident just so they can get the plate? Some super fan?
Wow, could be.
What's it look like? Does it have Brady on it?
It does. It has, as I said in the story. See, I'm not the only one that doesn't pay attention.
See, I don't like this. I got into a big argument with the charity people because they said, I want your plate. And they said, all right, well, you have to pay a little extra. I said, what? I'm advertising for you. Why should I have to give you money when I'm like a billboard now driving around?
It's a charity,
for your
Ebenezer.
Charity? No, I'm trying to get this charity shut down.
Okay.
It's a racket.
Yeah, okay.
And I go, well, what am I going to get?
Christy,
nothing.
I'm looking at it right now. This is actually.
I'm looking at it too.
This is a cool looking plate. It's black with a teal printing on the top that says
It almost
Florida.
looks like a Raiders plate, though.
It's black and teal. Yeah, it does kind of
with the black and gray and white. Yeah,
that's the Dolphins' color.
That's weird.
Well, no, Tampa Bay's not black and teal. They're like pewter and red.
I know. I'm saying,
know.
But it is. It's Miami Dolphins are teal, right? And black would be the Raiders. But it's still super cool looking.
Aquamarine.
It is,
and it
cool
says
plate.
bestbuddies.org. That's a great idea.
It looks like a superhero.
Wait a second. I have an idea for him.
What?
Stop the music. Here's how to make a ton of money for this charity.
He's hearing music.
I was going to say.
Listen to this.
What?
This is a great idea. I get one every decade. They should make one of these and have it plate number 12 and auction it off. I bet they'd get 30 grand at least. Don't you think? Someone would want to have the Tom Brady 12 plate?
I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
What's the state that auctions the plates every year? Is it Delaware, Rhode Island?
I want to say
one of the New England
Massachusetts or Connecticut, I think, one of those.
Yeah.
Like there's license plate 1 or license plate 5.
You get to keep it forever, and people pay hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, they hand it down, I guess.
Yeah, but I think that'd be cool. Anyway, this is a great idea. Good for Tom Brady.
Just remember, when you give to that charity, you ain't getting nothing in return.
Well, you're not supposed to.
What's
You
that?
get the cool plate.
But it gives other people an idea where they should start keying the cars.
Yeah, Chris, if you go to a car dealership, give them money, you get a car, you know?
Okay, would you guys stop it?
I have a special plate.
Do you?
Oh, it's expired.
More sports coming up.
Pat Godwin, the man with the antique plates. This is actually good because you get the Tom Brady plate in your car, and it's going to remind you as a senior citizen to check your tire pressure. Oh, look, my tires are deflating.
Oh, gosh.
Check.
I stopped putting stuff on my car that signifies my favorite football team because people were worried that they'd deface it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Let's move on then, shall we?
Didn't you have Tom 1 there for a while on your cars?
No, I've never had a vanity plate.
Currently, isn't your license plate JF5?
Who's that? Do you have you don't have a vanity plate, do you, Ace?
No.
Anybody here have one?
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
No.
Oh, Christy has one. Oh, we can't say what it is.
No, you can. Well, I mean, because it's on my little collector car because it's called a Figaro. So I just got a
Figaro.
It says a Figaro, so people could ask me, what kind of car is that?
So people would
Did you have to wait for that? You had to wait for that?
You have to wait for it?
Yeah.
No.
Didn't you have to order it?
Well, I got it at the license branch. But,
See, well, Chris, you went to the license branch.
I got one of those too, and I felt like it was like a little showy and kind of weird, so I made it kind of humble. I got one that says Big Daddy Dollars, and I spelled dollars with a Z. No vowels. And I just want people, and then it's a charity plate, obviously. I'm helping people. But.
If I ever get a vanity plate, it's going to be Big Dick Daddy from Cincinnati. Yeah.
Too many letters.
You only get 8 characters,
I mean,
dude.
it was. Shut up. Do you know how tough it was for Godwin to get I am horny?
No, it's I am horny, ... so horny.
I love playing the license plate game when you get up behind somebody and you're trying to figure out what they're trying to say with their license
Some of them are
plate.
right. A baby doc.
I told you this.
yeah.
I add up all the numbers until I get to one number. It's a sickness.
That is a
Well,
sickness.
can we save that for a second? I want to remind you that we're all cooking a lot more at home, and we're going to be for a while. That's
We're
where
cooking, baby.
HelloFresh comes in. I know Willie G has started using HelloFresh.
Yeah, I love it.
What you do is the box arrives. It's America's #1 meal kit, and what you do is you have your choice of more than 20 recipes every week. Like for example, firecracker meatballs, chicken sausage stuffed peppers. The box arrived. They've done all the shopping. They've done all the measuring, and they've got all kinds of different stuff. By the way, family-friendly stuff, comfort food. They've got vegetarian if you want that. Low-cal choices. So say goodbye to eating your own food constantly, and save a lot of time going to the grocery store. Be like me, where you walk around a grocery store for 45 minutes trying to find the horseradish. So you skip the store, which is great.
We never saw him again.
You save 40% on groceries, cut weight on food waste, and you'll be surprised how great the food tastes because it's curated by chefs. They know what they're doing, and now you can too. HelloFresh.com. Use the code BT Show. Save $80, including free shipping with this special offer. HelloFresh.com. The code is BT Show. $80 off. Huge savings. HelloFresh.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Once again, the official code is BT Show. HelloFresh.com. You're going to love the food. Coming up.
I might not do the world record. I'm not going to do it under protest. I feel that Chrissy should do this one.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
We have a world record coming up. We'll have Christy Lee do it. We also have burglary in the
Wait a minute.
news.
That's all I ever had to do? I didn't have to do it?
Yeah, we have septic tank. We have septic tank news.
Holy hell.
Not good news. Don't fall in the septic tank for Christmas this year.
I love that song.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, Hey, did you guys hear the Bob and Tom show is moving?
Well, it's about time.
Well, no, we're not going away. We're just moving to a different place starting Monday, January 4th.
That's right. You can still watch the show from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time, but instead of YouTube, you're going to go to bobandtom.com/live.
That's right. Catch a replay of the show as it loops throughout the day until the next morning show.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So the only thing I need to remember is I can still watch the show live each morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. But instead of YouTube, I go to bobandtom.com/live.
Exactly.
Check.
Yay.
We're moving in together.
Yay!
No, we're not.
I call the top bunk.
I call first shower.
I call the kitchen. Oh.
Okay. Christy, you're sleeping in the toilet.
Great. What's new? Stern Pinball. It features a Hindenburg Zeppelin as well as the band Swan Song Records trademark Icarus that leaps when hit. The machine also has a new toy called Electric Magic that rises from the playfield that locks or launches the ball or makes it disappear. It also plays 10 songs, including Black Dog, Ramble On, and Rock and Roll. It's going to set you back a pretty penny, $6,200 to $9,200. The late John Prine has been named Artist of the Year at the Americana Honors and Awards. The Americana Music Association handed out awards online yesterday after the ceremony was canceled earlier this year. Prine had won Artist of the Year 3 times before. And Jennifer Lopez will be your headliner for ABC's coverage of New Year's Eve. Lopez will perform just before the ball drops in New York's Times Square. Cyndi Lauper reunites with Kinky Boots star Billy Porter for a duet. Because of the coronavirus pandemic, Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest 2021 is, of course, closed to the public. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's a
cow.
good day's work, everyone.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
How many times have you been auditioning for like a civic theater production or a Broadway musical or a church show or a school show, something like that, and you had a great audition, you sang a song, maybe you told a joke or two, and then the director comes up to you and says,
great audition, kid, and your resume looks good, but do you know any pig Latin?
You'll never be caught in this position again if you enroll now in Hachi's Academy of Theatrical Arts and Pig Latin. At Hachi Academy of Theatrical Arts and Pig Latin, you'll learn to act your way through some of the world's greatest theatrical masterpieces, and you'll do them entirely in Pig Latin. Things like Death of a Salesman.
At ye, ime ad day.
Oh, nay.
Umbe.
Oh, nay.
Umbe.
Old reruns of Hogan's Heroes.
Ink clay. Oh, ye, idiot, ye.
Oh, yay, Ice Ray, General J. Orculter Bay. And, of course, the classics of Shakespeare.
Ute eBay. Orye atne ute eBay. At they is ye aye eschenque. Other way aye.
There's still some financial scholarships available for women aged 18 to 25. Let me teach you to act in Pig Latin. For more information, write to Hachi or phone 1-800-UKSHME. Do it now.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
So, Moody, is your apartment, is it tidy?
It is tidy. It's small. It's tidy. It's a basement.
Even better.
I thought
looks like we made it.
And I thought, I knew the ceilings are low. I thought I had 7-foot ceilings until my 6'6" buddy came over and had about an inch of clearance.
Your ceilings are that low?
They're low.
You can't even get happy in your house.
I think my apartment's illegal, to tell you the truth. It's a basement with only one exit.
The
and the
front
exit
door,
is
yeah.
blocked by my meth lab. So I think the whole thing.
Yeah, it might be. And 22 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Christy Lee has the forecast.
Q95, Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. Snow today, look for a high of 35, up to 2 to 3 inches possible. Cloudy, down to 26 overnight, and then cloudy tomorrow with a high of 34. We have 28 degrees currently.
A great night to head to the State Fairgrounds. Christmas Nights of Lights. It's beautiful. You'll be in your car. You'll feel safe and cozy and warm, provided the heating works in your car. Check it out. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We have a cookie issue. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's see. Ace Cosby's over there at the OmahaSteaks.com Joke of the Day desk. I highly recommend OmahaSteaks.com as a gift. BTS in the search bar, if you please. There's Chick. I'm Tom. That's Willie G. There's Patty G. The Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom is occupied by Christy Lee. He's eating a cookie right now. It's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
At the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick chair. And I just noticed you dunked your cookie unsuccessfully.
Yes, it was the classic. Dunking of the cookie into the coffee weakened the integrity of the pastry, and as I lifted it to my mouth, half of it fell back into the coffee, splashing me and my phone.
Thank you very much, Josh. We'll go back down to the field. In just a moment. But first,
So do you have a floater then now in your coffee?
Yeah, yeah, you should see this thing.
Oh, I bet that's delicious.
Well, it will be, but
do you want to fish it out?
No, the coffee's far too hot. It's fresh.
This also happened.
A Cheryl sugar cookie.
Josh and I were in the break room, and this is a fact. I'm standing there, and he's standing there, and all of a sudden he says, "Well, there's the chocolate cake."
I had been looking for Pat Godwin's birthday cake.
Yeah,
it was sort of
left.
It got left.
We're bringing this up again.
Well,
yeah, you didn't get him a cake from the cake lady.
Oh, God.
Well, again, there was a reason. Pat hadn't been here for 10 days. I didn't want to get him a really elaborate cake and have it no-show day 11.
That's all right. We would have eaten it.
And you knew I was here.
There would have been nothing better for Pat's birthday than for us to get him a great cake and then not give him any of it.
That does make sense. No, Pat, when I have my cake lady make cakes, there's a 3-day advance ramp up to get these cakes made. They don't just, you can't just make
Last year I didn't get one either.
Oh, stop it.
Didn't you get one the year before that was in the shape of a guitar case?
Yeah, it was great.
Okay. Well, that was a 2-year. That was the famous 2-year cake. I think
3 years ago.
I've never gotten one, Pat, so there you go.
Well,
she's never
because
here.
we're always on our vacation.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm sorry, Christy. We actually got mail about Pat's lack of enthusiasm about his birthday cake.
So ungrateful.
And someone said, wow, Taylor Swift was more grateful about the cake that Tom's kids made her, and she didn't even get to eat it. So
I'd eat Taylor Swift's cake.
Taylor Swift, great new album, Taylor.
I lied. I did get a beautiful cake this year, you'll recall.
Hello,
She worked very hard on it.
Tom Show.
Bob and Tom Show, USA, hello. It's yours truly, 1985's Cable Television Man of the Year, runner-up.
Oh, you didn't even win in 85?
No.
Hey, Larry.
1985 runner-up. How are you, man?
Good.
Everybody good? Well, the year's almost over, right?
Yep.
Now, I'm not sure how all of your 2020 resolutions played out, but my number one resolution for 2020 was to do a whole lot more tongue kissing.
All right.
And as I'm sure you know, that went horribly awry. No one likes the lizard tongue. Always the optimist, though. I've compiled my list of resolutions for the year 2021.
Oh, good. Let's hear them.
Okay. First, number one, I resolved to grow a bitchin' Gardner Minshew mustache and start working out only in a jockstrap at my local Planet Fitness.
Oh, boy.
Now, if the Planet Fitness workouts fail to get me into better shape, I resolved to start hiring fatter hookers, so at least I'll feel skinnier. I resolved to finally score with actress Stockard Channing.
Oh, wow.
Man, what can I say? Her mannish, rugged looks get my ticker going.
Oh, that's nice.
I loved her in Greece, and as you know, I've always been a sucker for Rizzo. the pink ladies are bad girls in the best way. I just hope that her prolapsed anus has been repaired.
Stockard Channing.
Poor lady.
Maybe that was
about 6 degrees of separation.
For 2021, I resolved to never get on the bad side of Ricky Gervais because he seems like such a bitter little prick. I resolved to learn the art of clowning. I will attend clown college, learn to ride a unicycle and juggle. I'll go by Wrinkles the Clown. My specialty would be balloon animals with giant phalluses. And that's right, it's pronounced phalluses.
Thanks for getting right this time, Blair.
Wondering. I'm also going to stop shooting the possums in my mulberry tree, or at least stop grilling and eating them. I think I've got a tapeworm. And finally, I resolved to stop putting sugar into Pauly Shore's gas tank. Yep. Maple syrup pours easier and it works just as well. Well, that's it for me, gang.
I'll say.
Here comes 2021, not 2010. Bye-bye, gang.
Bye-bye,
Larry. I bet it'd do some damage, that maple syrup. I don't know what Pauly Shore ever did to Larry.
Seriously.
Okay, now we had the story about the Tom Brady charity license plate.
Yes.
Which I think is a great idea, by the way. And
it is a great idea.
It's if you're in Florida, you can get
Best Buddies is a great organization.
You get a really cool black license plate with Tom Brady's name on it, his picture.
He looks like a cartoon character.
It's really a cool idea, and they're raising money for a great charity. And my question was, why don't they auction off the plate number 12? And maybe Tom would buy it first. Who knows? But I was trying to remember what state does this. It's Delaware. And I found this news story from a year or so ago. Low number Delaware license plates are in high demand. Someone paid $410,000 for the plate bearing the number 20 when it went up for auction.
Wow. Yikes.
That seems ridiculous.
Yes, it does.
The previous high was $325,000 spent on a plate which just had the number 14.
That's Pete Rose's license plate.
He says, Mr. John Wakefield says he likens the license plate auction to baseball cards. Quote, it's a Delaware thing.
Yeah, I guess.
I would maybe do this just so I knew what my actual license plate number was.
You don't know yours?
I have no idea.
Same here.
I know mine.
It's on my phone somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
But whenever I need to, I go out and I take a picture to remember it. But it'd be nice just to go, yeah, it's Big Daddy Dollars or whatever, just to remember it.
Big Dick Daddy from Cincinnati.
I have no idea what my license.
You have no idea?
No. Really? Who needs to know that? My mind is too crowded with stupid
hotels
things to learn something.
Yeah, I know. I just make something up when I do those.
Yeah, I always lie. Yeah.
Well, no, now at parking meters in Chicago, you need to type your license plate in. Yeah.
Well,
Are they allowed to ask for a license plate at the hotel? I guess they do. I mean, but isn't that... that's like.
But I mean, if you're in Delaware, and you have whatever it is, license plate 20, isn't that just asking to get carjacked? You spent $410,000.
Oh, because people know that you spent that much. Yeah, I get you.
Or if you're the cops, well, this guy can afford a ticket. Pull this guy over. Interesting. What an odd thing. And I don't know if it would be legal in Florida to do that, but it'd be a great way to raise some money. Be a really cool thing.
I would rather make a donation, $1 to Best Buddies, and then push my car off a cliff than put Tom Brady anywhere on it. But that's just me.
I'm sure there are people. So what you're saying is...
I think me and most of America.
So if you get a cop who is, say he's a Dolphins fan, pulls you over, so you got the Tom Brady plate.
Well, how's this taste? Huh?
Yeah.
Bang.
Have a taste
Transplant.
Yeah, okay.
I have no problem with Tom Brady.
He's one of the best.
Yeah, seems like a good family man.
You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's for Stupid World Records with special sports correspondent Christy Lee.
Oh, wow.
A jewelry company in India has set the Guinness World Record for most diamonds set in one ring.
Hang on a second.
I'll never see another one of those. What?
Have some hope. Dean, can you get my car up?
What's your question, Tom?
Did you warn her about this?
I saw it. I proofread.
This is all of her department. This is all of her department. So naughty words and diamonds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ranani Jewels achieved the title with a ring that featured 12,638 diamonds. I have this up on my Twitter account if you want to see it. They call it the Marigold, the Ring of Prosperity. The company's owner, Bansal.
No, there's a T
I
in
know. I didn't pronounce that.
A silent T at the end?
Yes.
Silent
T.
There's a silent T after the SHI.
That's why I didn't say it. Said they have no plans to sell the ring. The 25-year-old, Jesus, said it's a matter of pride for us. It's priceless.
Jesus.
25, and he owns a diamond company?
Josh, I'll slow down. His first name is HARSH. Pause.
Right.
Yes. That's the only reason you wanted to do the story. So
that is correct. Yeah.
And that's my favorite curse word, dude.
Yeah.
Horse. Yeah.
Really?
This would be harse.
Harse.
And this ring looks totally ridiculous.
It does.
It's the size of a Frisbee.
Yeah.
It's going to look a little awkward on your hand.
Well, that's why they're not going to sell it.
You guys would have thought the Beatles were going to be on today when he was telling me about this story. Wait till you see this name.
I'm looking at this. I do not like these diamonds. I only buy blood diamonds. But
oh, really?
I also, yeah.
That's weird, Josh.
It seems like you'd want to go the opposite way.
No, the blood diamonds are the best.
Oh, God.
This will make the Queen's backhand look that much more powerful than doesn't she play tennis? Mm-hmm. This thing is the size of a WrestleMania belt.
Yeah, it's big.
It looks ridiculous. Okay, well, there we go.
Well,
thank you very much. So the point is that's a world record, so thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, and it's just so flashy, which is why for my chain, my big dick daddy from Cincinnati chain,
yes.
I went for 5,000 diamonds. 12,000 is too much. You got to go casual.
I see. Yes, yeah.
And my Dookie rope, I limit it to 7,000.
Do you own anything with a diamond in it, Tom?
No, I do not.
Okay.
You've
never had a pinky ring?
I know people that do.
You have one in your tooth, right?
You never had a pinky ring? Or
I've never worn a ring, except briefly.
Okay.
Oh, man, this is awkward.
Just the one time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you didn't have a class ring or anything?
What you just heard was classic Tom. I've never, except that one time. And
No, I'm not a ring guy.
No class rings or anything?
Watch only for me.
Okay.
That's what they say, a wedding ring and a watch for a gentleman.
But the ladies, diamonds look lovely on the ladies, Christy.
How about a stud through the nose? You like that?
For the boys or the girls?
Either. For a lady. How about your server at a restaurant? Comes up.
You know he doesn't care for that.
He'll mention it.
Trying to pinpoint a booger, are you?
Do you
marking that snot hole?
Bring it up.
Is there any way you would never mention it if someone came up and you just have a nice normal exchange and order your meal and let her go?
What if she just had a shower ring size and it was like she was a bull?
It looked like a bull ring.
There was a place I used to go, and I'm not making this up. This woman had one of those beads that hangs below the middle of your nose. Mm-hmm. And it literally was the color of a giant booger.
Oh.
And if you're going to do it, maybe go a different shade.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's more of a hostile move. I just want you to go, yeah, look at this. Go ahead. I dare you to say something.
This is the way he... Did everyone hear that?
I heard him.
Oh, they're being hostile.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Look at this.
Look at this.
Why are you so quick to judge?
You white privilege a-hole. I bet you hate my nose. Yep. You got it.
Wow.
Why do I get the feeling there are mental health professionals everywhere looking at the radio going, yeah.
So when you blow your nose, does it come out that little hole there?
That's right.
And you're the only one not in therapy in your household. That's surprising.
Yeah. I think we could get him to go. If we called it a business consultant, we might be able to get him to go.
I was going to say, you should get a family discount.
Wait a second. That is not a bad idea.
All right, we're on the family plan.
Okay. Are we done with sports then?
Yes, sir.
That's officially the end of sports.
That's it. I don't know how many different ways I can say it. What is it?
Well, that's one way to say it.
There you go. Whatever you do, always be a good sport. I don't think I got it right.
Christmas in jail.
Yeah.
Christmas in jail.
Don't do that.
Had a little too much to drink.
I love this song.
Ain't got no bail. Ain't got no bail. And I'm spending New Year's Eve in the clean.
Oh, thank you very much. That's the youngsters. I love
were
that song.
heinous.
The crimes were heinous.
Yeah, right. What rhymes with
many people died.
A lot of blood.
No, thank you, Pat. I was going for the next rhyme. Yeah.
Everyone was over 18.
Oh, boy.
That was good. I was good at it.
Do you want to real quick do the Smokey Robinson story?
I don't have the Smokey Robinson story.
I don't either, but I've got the audio.
He was doing a cameo for somebody.
Ace told me about this.
It's funny.
What's the background on this?
Ace, you do the story.
He was doing a cameo for somebody. You know,
cameos.
Pay a celebrity to do a birthday greeting or a Merry Christmas or something.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you guys on Cameo? Do you do that, Josh?
I do. Yeah.
So if someone wants a Josh Arnold birthday greeting or something,
absolutely.
What are the regulations?
If someone wants a Chick McGee birthday,
you do it
greeting.
too?
Yes.
No,
Chick charges more than I do.
That's right.
Well, yeah, but he's not clothed.
I bowed out.
Chick does the naked. What's the minimum on that if you want to be naked for the?
I'm not naked. It's one cameo.
Okay, so you know the male member puppet thing's no longer on the menu. Okay.
No, they shut me down.
Hey, it's me, little Chick.
So, Josh, if someone wants you to sing them
censorship was dead.
Sure,
apparently.
yeah.
happy birthday, you'll do that for them?
Yeah. They let me know who it's for and a little bit about them.
There's a small fee.
Or a holiday greeting, like this time of season.
Okay, so
Smokey was paid to do a Hanukkah greeting.
Hanukkah greeting, okay. And we're in the middle of Hanukkah right now, is that correct?
Yes, 2 more days.
Okay, so this is the audio. I have not heard this, but this is the real Smokey Robinson, most famous, of course, for the song Love Bath. Here we go.
Hey, Margot, how you doing?
Oh.
Surprise, surprise. This is Smokey Robinson. I know you didn't expect to hear from me, but I was contacted by your sons, Jeff and Jer, and they wanted me to wish you happy Chanukah. I have no idea what Chanukah is, but happy Chanukah because they said so.
They said so.
God bless you, babe, and enjoy Chanukah. Have a wonderful time.
That's real.
Oh my gosh!
Did you not know?
Okay.
Hasn't really been around the block. Smokey.
Oh boy, he's got such a sweet little voice, though, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, it's
insufferable
to hear. Well, mouse.
It's not a mouse.
Sounds a little creepy. I'd rather hear a mouse.
Just play Tears of a Clown. Leave me alone.
Smokey Robinson.
I like
He's got a great, he's one of the greats.
Chanukah.
Remember that commercial where the guy goes, "But Dad, it's Smokey." Remember that? That was I'm sure it was everywhere.
Sam Cooke is dead, and Smokey Robinson's still alive.
Yeah. Where's the justification?
Hey,
wait a minute.
You guys are.
It says this all started when Jeff Jacobson and his brothers decided to get a video greeting from Smokey Robinson for their mom. They used the Cameo app, and the brothers spelled the name of the Jewish holiday, Chanuka. Once again, let's hear how Smokey decided to pronounce that.
Hey, Margot, how you doing? Surprise, surprise. This is Smokey Robinson. I know you didn't expect to hear from me, but I was contacted by your sons, Jeff and Jer, and they wanted me to wish you happy Chanukah. I have no idea what Chanukah is, but happy Chanukah because they said so.
I think this might be on
God bless
them.
you, babe.
No.
And enjoy Chanukah.
You can spell Hanukkah 2 ways.
Right.
No, but I mean,
Spell it with an H or a C.
And more often than not, it's not spelled with a C.
He would have said Hanukkah.
I don't think he would have.
so in other words, when you do this, you do it with text. You send
Right.
them. You don't.
Right.
Yes.
It's put up on the screen as your.
Somewhere, some radio show. This isn't up our sphere, but is doing Smokey Robinson's
Chanukah holiday special.
Chanukah holiday songbook.
I feel really embarrassed for him. It's sad.
I mean, I don't. I think he's probably he got the $80 or whatever. He's hanging out. He made a mistake.
No,
Who cares?
Smokey, I would bet, is 200, 250 probably.
Good for him.
And speaking of Smokey.
Oh, now you're talking.
The tears of Chanukah. Chanukah. Okay, God, that's funny. Okay, well, thank you. Coming up, we have dogs in the news. We have a treasure hunter stuck in jail.
What would you do for love? Well, we have a guy that went over and above.
Oh, yeah, cool. That'll be next. Plus, also coming up today, a little bit of Allie Breen. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB.
Hey, did you guys hear the Bob and Tom Show is moving?
Well, it's about time.
Well, no, we're not going away. We're just moving to a different place starting Monday, January 4th.
That's right. You can still watch the show from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time, but instead of YouTube, you're going to go to bobandtom.com/live.
That's right. Catch a replay of the show as it loops throughout the day until the next morning show.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So the only The only thing I need to remember is I can still watch the show live each morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. But instead of YouTube, I go to bobandtom.com/live.
Exactly.
Check.
Yay.
We're moving in together.
Yay!
No, we're not.
I call the top bunk.
I call first shower.
I call the kitchen. Oh.
Okay. Christy, you're sleeping in the toilet.
Great. What's new?
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Like Santa, this comes but once a year. Ho, ho, ho. It's Bob and Tom's Christmas comedy cuts played all season long right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Now until Christmas night, we'll be laughing all the way. It's a wonderful laugh all this holiday season. Again, right here on Bob and Tom 24/7, and we couldn't do it without you. Thank you, Bob and Tom fans, for hanging in here with us through the year 2020. Again, a lot of fun, isn't it? And we'll continue to have fun this morning. Jessica Alsman and Allie Breen on Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports update from the NBA. Giannis is staying with the Milwaukee Bucks for at least 5 more seasons. Two-time reigning MVP tweeted he was blessed to be a part of the Bucks for the next 5. 26-year-old had until Monday to sign the Bucks Supermax extension offer. Otherwise, he could have become a free agent after the upcoming season. His decision means the Bucks will hang on to their biggest superstar since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. From boxing, Floyd Mayweather, Vladimir Klitschko, and Laila Ali have been elected to the International Boxing Hall of Fame and Museum in upstate New York. NBA preseason last night, Philly, Houston, and Sacramento all win. Top 25 college basketball. Baylor's game against Tarleton State has been postponed, and Ohio State at Wisconsin, that time will be determined. Final scores, Tennessee beat Appalachian State 79-38. Also winning, number 12, Wisconsin, number 13, Illinois, number 15, Florida State, and Virginia Tech upsetting number 24, Clemson. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
There it is. It's a birthday cake for
birthday to
No. We're not doing that. Look at that. Just a plain chocolate?
Store-bought cake for Patty. He doesn't get one from the cake lady. Chantilly cake. I get a crappy one. A Scott and ice cake. $400 cake. I get a $3 cake.
The candles cost more than the damn cake.
Did you see the writing on the cake?
There was no writing on the cake.
It said, "Happy birthday, Pat Goodwin." But I wasn't going to spend $3 for a second cake.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, which begs the question, why do you need Bob and Tom 24/7?
Morning Bob and Tom Show. Who's this?
This is Jesse.
Hi, Jesse. What can we do for you?
I know you guys aren't talking about the body piercing right now, but I wanted to give Jay a word of warning.
Okay.
It hurts.
It what?
That the nipple ring hurts.
Do you have a nipple ring, sir?
I did. Got ripped out.
Oh, no!
What were you doing?
But that does
What
hurt.
were you doing?
I got it done a couple of years ago at a biker rally.
Uh-huh.
I was a truck driver, and about a week later, I'm in a truck stop taking a shower, and I completely forgot about it. And I'm just sitting there toweling off. All of a sudden, I just felt this sharp pain in my chest, and then I heard tink, tink, tink across the floor, and there goes the nipple ring, and I'm looking down to just pools of blood.
Oh, wow.
Well, that
Okay.
just shows that everybody needs a hobby.
I guess they do. Morning Bob and Tom Show. Who's this?
Hello, I want to call and warn Jay Baker, too.
All right.
About what?
Hello, Bob and Tom Show?
Yes. Hello.
I want to call and warn Jay Baker, too.
Oh, about
All
the
right.
piercing? Why?
Hello, you're talking about body piercing?
Yes, we are.
Yes, I wanted to call and warn Jay Baker, too.
Okay, 747 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Uh-oh, what I miss?
Hey, Christy, how's the weather?
Oh, we have snow. It's such a winter wonderland.
is,
It's
it
so
is.
beautiful.
Pain in the ass.
Look for a high of 35.
It's French toast time. Get the milk and the bread.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful
Only
out
going to
there.
get a couple inches. Then tonight, cloudy down to 26,
sound
cloudy
disappointed.
34 tomorrow.
Could we?
Okay.
I was dreading the fact that it was 2 inches, knowing that you'd spew out your usual.
Okay, your son started this.
I was just saying that's a lot. That's so many inches. 2 to 3. No one has more than that. That's a lot of inches. That's all
How
I'm saying.
deep is that? That's
Many,
like,
many
yeah.
inches.
Okay.
Many inches.
Got both the hairline and that from his mother.
Oh,
Fine. Fun things we're talking about today.
There we go.
Knows mom medicine.
Save it for the local.
A lot of psychic.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. How is everybody? Well, first of all, who is everybody? Well, this
That's
is
a
Tom.
great question.
That's Willie. There's Patty G over there in the other room. In the room over there, it's the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom with Christy Lee. Josh is right there.
Hi.
That's the I hate StevenSeeger.com sidekick desk and chair. And Ace Cosby, of course, is at the Ace Cosby joke of the day desk and chair. Did I mention that it's brought to you by Omaha Steaks? I should have. Okay. BTS in the search bar, please. Get yourself some Omaha Steaks and send them to some friends this holiday season. Speaking of the holidays, just had this bizarre event. Ace told me about it when I came in this morning. I had not heard about it. The Cameo service.
Yes.
Which is, Josh, explain this again. I guess you do this, right?
Yeah. Chick's on there. I'm on there. Donnie Baker's on there. You can order a video for we'll greet you with Christmas or whatever you want.
Think the excitement. Hi, this is Chick. Happy Christmas. Your name here. How excited
And
would you be?
is it that heartfelt? Or?
Yes, every single time.
I try to make them heartfelt.
Now, could you do like a generic one, and then where it's your name, you just move your lips, and then deep.
Yes, Ace.
I should get you to do one for me, being nice.
Well, if you pay me, I will.
Oh, boy.
What is your fee, Mr. McGee?
I forget. I don't think you're supposed to say it out loud. You're supposed to go to the site and find it.
Well, they apparently the great Motown, a great Smokey Robinson was asked to do one for a Hanukkah greeting.
$400 each.
By Jeff Jacobson and his brother for their mom. And here's how it came out.
Hey, Margot, how you doing? Surprise.
Didn't you say mom?
This is Smokey Robinson. I know you didn't expect to hear from me.
No, wait a minute, hang on a second.
I was...
What I think
it's for somebody named Michael, yeah.
I thought he said Margot.
Yeah, it's for a
I thought
woman.
he said Marco.
I can barely. He speaks like a dolphin. So
I can understand what he's
He's
saying.
80 years old.
Well, then you'd think his voice would be.
This is all well and good, but Debbie Gibson's getting $249 on Cameo. Go ahead.
Electric Blue. Come on now.
Come on.
Is
Debbie
she,
Gibson?
Is she clothed?
No.
Yes, she's
No,
clothed.
that's not worth it.
Yes,
Okay, here we go.
naked women will do
Could
it
we
for
have
you.
Mr. Robinson do this?
I don't know.
Apparently, this was supposed to be a Hanukkah message for a woman who used to live on his street in Detroit.
I'm gonna fill his banaka with WD-40.
Here we go.
Hey, Margot, how you doing?
Margot.
Surprise.
No, he says Michael.
He says
This is
Michael.
Smokey
It's
Robinson.
Not
I know-
Michael.
It's
not Michael.
Margot. Listen carefully.
I don't know.
We have so many things to argue about. Can't we get through this and then argue
All right,
later?
well, let me hear again, and I'll see if it's Michael or Margot. I'll be the final.
Hey, Margot,
That's Michael.
how you doing?
It's clearly Margot.
I think
Are you guys being serious?
Yes,
I hear
yes.
Margot.
It's
I hear
Margot.
Absolutely.
I hear Michael.
Well, that's the point. That isn't the point.
$350 to get this done.
Here we go. Let's listen.
I thought it was $400.
Hey, Margot, How you doing?
Wait a minute. Maybe it is.
Surprise,
Wait a minute.
surprise.
Maybe it is
Margo.
The point is not what the person's name is.
That's not the point.
The point is that he cannot pronounce the word Hanukkah. You see,
I'm hearing Walter. Is that a problem?
That might be a problem.
I'm smelling burning hair.
I'm hearing Mrs. Jones, but I don't care.
Okay.
Could we move forward and listen to this, please?
Hey, Margo. How you doing? Surprise, surprise.
Surprise.
This is Smokey Robinson. I know you didn't expect to hear from me, but I was contacted by your sons, Jeff and Jared, and they wanted me to wish you happy Chanukah. I have no idea what Chanukah is, but happy Chanukah because they said so. Anyway, God bless you, babe, and enjoy Chanukah. Have a wonderful time.
Okay.
Oh, that's delicious.
Robinson filmed a very sweet Hanukkah greeting for a woman named Margo. Why he calls her Michael, I have no idea.
Again, the problem is the pronouncing the word Chanukah is the issue.
No, of course. Yes.
When I thought in my brain, I said Michael, I heard Michael. When I thought Margo, I heard Margo. It was the weirdest thing ever.
But when I thought Hanukkah, I heard Chanukah.
I heard
Right.
Now,
That
Tom,
would be the point.
Tom, you and I see it more spelled with a C. Willie says he sees it more with an H.
I see it constantly with an H.
CBS News
I see
has
it with an
spelled with a
H.
C.
I think for the sake of the story, they may have spelled it with a C. I think that Smokey Robinson knows what Hanukkah is. Everyone knows what Hanukkah is. He says, I've never heard of Chanukah.
Yeah.
He thinks this is a second thing.
No, we understand that. But he should know the word Hanukkah with a C. He should.
Sure.
Okay.
I
Yes.
guess.
Maybe he's not a Adam Sandler fan.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
And that would certainly have sold it for him. In any event, Smokey is still great. 80 years of age.
Yeah, his voice, though. I mean, he's
80.
You can sing like that, and I love his singing, but don't talk like that.
That's his voice.
You want him to talk like this?
Yes.
Happy Chanukah.
Not necessarily.
You want to be like Harvey Firestein?
That's not his voice.
How you doing,
Let's go
Margo?
singing. Quiet down. It's Smokey.
Yeah.
This is
I like the way he
garbage.
says it. Oh, it really is the worst.
He's taking a love bath.
Say Tom. Will.
Please let it play.
The best part about this is he describes how to create a love bath. in
Yeah,
case
he
you
does
didn't-
a Tom Griswold. He walks
This
you through
is
it.
mansplaining, if there ever was any. Here we go. Got my Mr. Obvious checklist going here.
Yeah.
That's right.
Check, water in the tub. Got that check?
Tube.
Touching Mr. Rowe?
Got it. Super duper. Oh.
You're touching me.
Oh, yeah.
Happy Chanukah.
Chanukah, please. Christy, do you genuinely like this song? It's okay if you do.
No, I just think it's catchy.
It's darn
great.
catchy.
It
You
is
really
catchy.
do. You
I
genuinely
think it's a great song.
Okay.
I don't think it's a great song. I just think
His
it's catchy.
voice is stellar.
I
Dude,
love his
Tears of a
voice.
Clown and all that. I love
I
that.
love it.
Josh, you express.
Oh,
What is this? Listen to the energy of that.
Tears of a Clown.
Great production.
yeah, that's awesome song.
And I don't know, one thing with you in the record business, you might have hung around a few people that knew what Chanukah was.
Right.
Last time I checked.
I love his singing. I just didn't expect him to speak that way. No, I can't take
It's
it.
be like a Gomer Pyle thing where he talks like this, then all of a sudden, la la.
He changed his name to Squeaky Robinson.
Squeaky Robinson in the mirror.
Nothing smoky about it.
Oh, God, that's that's hilarious. Okay.
Make sure the temperature's okay.
Josh, you said that you've wanted someone to draw you a tub and put candles. You said that you would never do it for yourself, but you would enjoy that.
Absolutely.
If someone did that for you and they turned on Love Bath by Smokey Robinson, do you think you'd enjoy it?
Yeah, I mean, I'd kind of laugh and go, all right, yeah, sure.
I can just
I
see
would
you-
want the next songs to be something else.
I can just see you tiptoeing in with a robe on and dancing.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
And then throwing the robe off recklessly.
Oh, sure, I would.
Then just doing a leap, both feet off the ground, and plopping in the tub with a big splash. I'm here.
Or I'm getting ready to relax and I toss the robe off and it catches fire. And I try to stomp it out and I slip and fall into the tub and it's water displaces.
We can film this. We're going to need to do outside.
I am serious. I have the perfect tub for this. I do.
Will you let me come over and bathe at your home?
Yes. It's got a...
Would you wash them?
There are plants around it.
Well, remember, I did offer to pay you to bathe me, and not in a sexual way, but just
not sexual.
Just to clean my body.
Yes.
Would you wear swim
Now we're going to play a game called Submarine.
No. And
Josh wants this so bad.
Christy, this next game's called Snorkel.
I don't want to wash you, but you can take a bath in my bathtub.
I think the next Bob and Tom Players has to be this last exchange. Where Josh says, I tried to get you, I tried to pay you to bathe me. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, we can do a love bath.
Yeah.
I'd like the idea, but it catches on fire and everything. We'll have to do that. We'll have
We
to
could do a
We'll have to
video.
build an outdoor set
And the
have
key
the
is
fire
that-
department there.
Yes,
that
you
the
have to.
smooth sounds of love bath, the calming is still playing, and it's just a nightmare
sound effect. That may require some
Yeah, I don't want you to burn my bathroom down.
No,
I'm just looking up
Too late for that.
Smokey Robinson's latest album. Oh, this has got to be great.
Mm-hmm.
He does that. Pardon me, boy. Is that the Chinooka? Choo-choo. Wow. When we come back, we have something else. I'm including.
I hope.
When we come back, we won't be back very long.
Jessica, okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Check out the Bob and Tom Show app and let your voice be heard. Our contact info is right there.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
Yes, the F in professional. That would be me, Mark Allison. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7 on a Wednesday, hump day, December 16th, 2020. Hope you're having a great morning, and we're so glad you decided to spend your time with us right here on Bob and Tom 24/7. Have you checked out the Bob and Tom podcasts? They're free, won't cost you anything. Just sitting there waiting for you at bobandtom.com/podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show Extra podcast, That Josh Arnold podcast, starring That Josh Arnold, and Bits and Pieces podcast with, as we said, our guest host today, co-hostess of Bits and Pieces, Jessica Alsman, Jess Hooker. You got your Willie Griswold and also Jason Hofsetz all involved in the Bits and Pieces podcast. Make sure you check it out. Again, they're all free and waiting for you at bobandtom.com/podcasts.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Hundreds more U.S. hospitals have started inoculating workers as a second COVID-19 vaccine moves toward government authorization. About 400 hospitals and other healthcare facilities were getting first shipments of the Pfizer vaccine on Tuesday. A second COVID-19 vaccine developed by Moderna appears safe and highly effective. An expert panel will publicly review the shot on Thursday, and clearance from the FDA is expected soon afterward. Top Capitol Hill Republicans are laboring to keep the price tag for a long-delayed COVID-19 aid package in check. They're seeking to prevail in a battle over help for state and local governments while capping the cost of bonus jobless benefits and direct payments sought by Democrats. Negotiations on COVID-19 relief intensified Tuesday after months of futility. And Mackenzie Scott, philanthropist, author, and former wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, has given away $4.1 billion in the past 4 months to hundreds of organizations as part of a giving pledge she announced last year. The pandemic-era philanthropy was announced Tuesday. She said a team of advisors have helped her to accelerate her 2020 giving, with immediate help going to those financially gutted by the pandemic. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Tiger King Joe Exotic has reached out to Kim Kardashian West for help getting a presidential pardon. In a letter to Kardashian West dated November 4th.
Who did she have read it to her?
Oh!
I swear to God, if I were a lame duck president, it would be, well, today I am going to pardon everyone. Deal with it, next guy.
That's right. Good luck.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Frigamall Broadcasting presents another Bob and Tom Olympic moment in history.
Beautiful Katharina Witt of East Germany.
On the nose at Q95, it's the Bob and Tom Show.
She has a nose. She's Christy Lee, and it's snowing.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. And Tom, you are correct. It is snowing. We should see up to about 2 to 3 inches possible. High 35, cloudy tomorrow 34, 28 right now.
The perfect night, by the way, to go see the Christmas Nights of Lights. Awesome light displays at the Indiana State Fairgrounds. Check it out. Now, Christy, yesterday, as you know, we were doing a little bit of directing here as we a couple different projects we had going. I have been asked to do some
going to shock me again.
Rewiring. I just switched the green and the red wire just to try touching the mic
that
to your
one right
left.
There?
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, oops. I really need to get a certified electrician in here. Christy, you know what you do when you're such as your head right now burning and you're at work and you've been hurt? Who do you call?
I call Galitko and Daly.
That's exactly right.
Got it right.
I'd like to make a request. Can I make a request, Shocking?
Yeah.
Would you shock Josh, please?
You mean like this?
Yeah.
That's right.
I like it.
You'll like Galitko and Daly, you freak. If you're injured at work, here's what you do. You go to my
Don't
friends.
get a hammer. That's dumb.
Yeah, you go to Galitko and Daly. How do you find them? It's IndianaWorkers.com. Why? Because they go to work when you can't. Galitko and Daly are the work injury lawyers, OSHA trained, etc., etc. You know what I'm talking about. Once again, where do you find them, Josh?
At IndianaWorkers.com.
I stumped him. Yeah, that's right. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's great to be here. It's interesting today because both Christy and Ace are wearing the same outfit.
Mm-hmm. Just black shirts.
A black zip-up shirt.
Quarter zip, Tom.
Well, no, Christy's
Mine's is a full zip.
Christy's is a full zip. Hers is an all-access pass.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. Yeah.
I had one of those ones.
That's what
I'm sorry. Let's see, where was I? There's Chick McGee. There's Willie G. There's Patty G. This is Tom speaking.
Got an email.
And, did I mention that Josh is here? Go ahead. What's your email?
Dear idiots.
Oh, yeah, that's us. Yeah.
Must be for us.
Thank you.
Come on. That's just Smokey Robinson's performance voice, Josh.
Oh.
He actually talks like the Dick Brothers. I didn't know that.
Who knew? Yeah.
I had no idea.
He's what is he? He's just got
I'm gonna sing Tears of a Clown for you right now.
We invented that Motown sound.
That's right. Oh, boy.
That Smokey Robinson's the best. You ever heard his grandson?
Very good.
No.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Rockwell?
No, Vaping Robinson.
Why not baby? Yeah.
Did you do the after the punchline? Did you do that? Did you do that? Vaping Robinson.
Once again, if you're wondering why we're talking about Smokey, it's not just because of this great song.
It's a sad mistake.
It is a sad mistake, Chick, and we're calling attention to it.
The Tears of a Clown. Once again, Mr. Robinson has to do a Hanukkah greeting, and it came out like this.
Hey, Marco, how you doing? Surprise, surprise. This is Smokey Robinson. I know you didn't expect to hear from me, but I was contacted by your sons, Jeff and Jer, and they wanted me to wish you happy Chanukah. I have no idea what Chanukah is, but happy Chanukah because they said so. Anyway, God bless you, babe, and enjoy Chanukah. Have a wonderful time.
Whatever that is.
Smokey.
I just hope Adam Sandler can you imagine if Adam Sandler did a thing with him, teaching him how to sing the Hanukkah song? That would be very, very funny. We have a lot to get to, but first we have Christy Lee at the news desk. Let's get one more story out of you, Christy.
The things we do for love these days.
Oh, wait.
Things we do for love. The things we do for love.
There you go. Sorry, that's new intro.
Talking about, a man has been jailed for riding a jet ski from Scotland to the Isle of Man to see his girlfriend.
Good for
Dale
you.
McLaughlin admitted to breaking the island's coronavirus rules by making the 25-mile journey across the Irish Sea.
That'd be cold.
Yeah, it would, especially this time of year. According to
jet ski?
Yeah, the BBC, the 28-year-old had never driven a jet ski before.
Also, the first couple hundred yards was a blast.
Sure. After his arrival in Ramsey Harbor, McLaughlin reportedly walked another 15 miles to his girlfriend's home in Douglas.
This guy's a hero.
Yeah, now he's going to... He's now going to spend 4 weeks in jail.
That's too much.
Despite having only 4 active cases of COVID-19, the island's border is currently closed to nearly all non-residents.
Yeah, you can't. What if you were a super spreader?
Right.
Yep.
Then you would have flown there if you were a super spreader.
You were just an enigma wrapped
Was
in
it like a Superman joke?
Yeah, like a
Superman. Yeah, no, that's
super spreader.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
This would be a great scene in a Christmas movie.
Of course. It's like out of a Hallmark film.
The guy's on a jet ski freezing. What is it? The North Sea, wherever the hell.
Irish Sea.
Yeah, but it would have been a great thing in a Christmas story if he quarantined for 2 weeks and then went through the proper channels to be able to see her.
Jail, though.
Yeah, I mean that does seem rough, but hey,
how does that Proclaimer song go?
Josh was almost singing it.
Singing
And I would walk 500 miles.
I would walk 500 miles.
I would steal someone's jet ski and break the COVID quarantine for...
Tom is doing my job for me.
Welcome to that neighborhood, Pat.
Go ahead, Pat. What do you...
I got nothing.
Go ahead, Pat.
I got nothing.
Don't you have a Christmas? You're working on something.
Yeah, I got a Christmas.
I have a question. Does this need Christmas bells?
No. Put those down.
Oh. I don't have them. I was going to have Josh play them.
Oh. No, it doesn't need that.
Okay, what is the background on this song?
Oh, you want to do it right now? Obviously.
No, I thought we'd just talk about it. Just talk about jet skis for a while.
Oscar and Felix.
Yep.
Who's known for doing the best Christmas music? Throw it out there.
Bruce Springsteen.
No.
Tony Bennett?
I say Elvis
Frank?
Presley.
Oh,
Elvis.
Really?
Oh, I do love Blue Christmas.
Here we go. I've been in a coma since 77. The public thought I died and went to heaven. But I came to, let's dye my hair black. Grab the 8-track tape, start the Cadillac. For Christmas this year. I'm home.
Coming back?
Elvis is coming back.
Coming back. Give me a little bump-paradas in the background. Here we go. I can't, when I'm done singing. I can't wait to see my little Lisa Marie. I heard she married Michael Jackson. How is he?
Actually,
Let's stop at Toys R Us at the Memphis Mall. Buy some jarts and a disco ball for Christmas this year. I'll enunciate this time. Coming back. I'm coming back for Christmas. We'll have a super spread at Graceland. Call Johnny Cash and the whole damn bunch. Bill Cosby, too. He makes one hell of a punch.
Oh, Cosby's making the punch. I didn't know.
It'll be the best Christmas party we ever had. Do it with some enthusiasm. It'll be the best.
Hey, Elvis, turn the guitar down a little bit.
It's not my fault.
Okay.
Down.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be the best Christmas party we ever had. Tell Marvin Gaye he can bring his dad. I'll sneak a little kiss under the mistletoe. Pinch that butt, cause I'm Elvis, you know. For Christmas this year. For Christmas this year. Oh, I'm coming back. Oh, for Christmas this year, I'm coming back. All right.
Boy, Elvis is going to be really disappointed.
Lots of
Yeah, none of that's going to.
It'll be weird when he sees his own grave at Graceland.
Boy, that would be weird.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, more like Gravesland.
What the hell's going on here? I'm buried in my backyard like a pet gerbil.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's a king. Now, coming up, we're going to talk about Sex in the Street with Allie Breen.
Yeah.
Sex in the Street.
Dangerous, but fun and exhilarating.
I don't highly recommend that. No.
You know what I mean? Looking for love.
We can do it in the road.
Also, give me some other stuff you got coming up over there, Christy.
Well, we have a Good Samaritan that returned $1 million worth of jewelry, and a story from a woman who apparently wore a vibrator at her wedding that was controlled by her husband.
Love this.
As you do.
Fun.
Really?
Yeah.
The dignified. Well, we'll find out about that.
Fun is fun, I guess.
I guess. So her husband was okay.
Yeah, we've had the remote control.
Yeah, sure. Oh,
anything.
He should have chilled out during the father-daughter dance, though. That was a little weird.
Oh.
Boy,
Wow. I forgot what I was going to say.
No need to do this. No need to do the story now.
No.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yikes. That is disturbing.
Willie, all right.
No. So now the holidays are here, of course, and guess what? Our buddy Steven Singer can be found at IHateStevenSinger.com.
Singer.
And you can't go, fellas. You know this. You cannot go wrong with jewelry. So here's something really cool from Steven that's brand new. It's called the Star of Love Diamond Necklace.
I put this up on social media yesterday because I have one. I love it. And I had so many people, especially women, guys, that loved this necklace.
And here's the secret.
It's easy.
It's $128. You better go today. In fact, I would do it right now. Steven Singer, famous for their fast and free shipping. On any given day, if you get your order in before 2 o'clock Eastern time, it's out the door that day. So it's gorgeous. You got to check it out by going to IHateStevenSinger.com. And you will see real jewelry from a real jeweler, all kinds of stuff there. They're also famous for their 100-day, 100% no-hassle guarantee. So when is Christmas? What day is Christmas next week?
The 25th.
Next Friday.
What's 25th this year?
Friday.
Yeah.
They didn't move it to a Monday?
No.
Okay, be smart. Do it right now. IHateStevenSinger.com. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. IHateStevenSinger.com. Where you can see this, of course, at their website or on Christie's Insta. Okay, when we come back, the bride is sure acting squirmy when we return. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Hey, did you guys hear the Bob and Tom Show is moving?
Well, it's about time.
Well, no, we're not going away. We're just moving to a different place starting Monday, January 4th.
That's right. You can still watch the show from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time, but instead of YouTube, you're going to go to bobandtom.com/live.
That's right. Catch a replay of the show as it loops throughout the day until the next morning show.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So the only thing I need to remember is I can still watch the show live each morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. But instead of YouTube, I go to bobandtom.com/live.
Exactly.
Check.
Yay.
We're moving in together.
Yay!
No, we're not.
I call the top bunk.
I call first shower.
I call the kitchen. Oh.
Okay. Christy, you're sleeping in the toilet.
Great. What's new?
Nuts with a hot fudge sundae. How would you rate the Effing House Family Restaurant?
It was the best effing experience of my life.
Rate this place? Well, I wouldn't give it a B. I wouldn't even give it a C because it's effing A.
In Effingham, Illinois, it's the Effing House Family Restaurant. You'll have an effing good time.
Hey, guy, it's Kid Tarmac. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. Kid Tarmac.
Lord Coretta's a fine young comedian. Are you a health guy? You run, you look very slender. And
I'm not a big health guy, although I'm healthy. I just had a complete physical, and unfortunately, I'm at that age where you get...
Hi there, 820 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show. If I told you, Christy, you wouldn't believe it.
It's a winter wonderland out there, Christy Lee.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by the CarX Man. Well, we have snow today. It'll end by this afternoon. Look for a high of 35.
Sure it will.
2 to 3 inches possible. Cloudy overnight down to 26. Cloudy tomorrow 34. 28 now.
Tonight on TV, My Indie TV 23 at 11:30. It's the show we call Bob and Tom Tonight. There'll be some very exciting things happening there, of course. The big reveal. And of course.
Oh, yeah.
I also remind you that the fairgrounds, that awesome light show, check it out, Indiana State Fairgrounds. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Let's go around the horn again, shall we? He's the man in black. He's a Las Vegas Raiders fan. How'd you do last weekend, Days? Oh, sorry.
I don't remember.
Trounced. Let's see now. He looked.
That's chapter 2 of his new book, Unreasonable. What is it?
Confidence. Unreasonable
Confidence. Chapter 2 is selective amnesia.
Just wait till tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Oh, the Chargers play.
Thursday night football.
Raiders, Chargers.
Oh.
That's a couple of losers.
Let's see. That's Ace Cosby at the OmahaSteaks.com. Joke of the day desk. I say that because right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's stop the music.
Is it
because
time?
It is time, ladies and gentlemen. These aren't jokes. This is once again, I call it the op-ed page of contemporary culture with Ace Cosby.
What did Adam say the day before Christmas?
What did Adam say the day before Christmas?
It's Christmas Eve.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
You know what?
Josh, not even a smile.
I was aware of that joke.
Oh.
So, yeah.
I was surprisingly pleased.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's a good joke, yeah.
And if you want more, simply go to bobandtom.com or our Instagram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Twitter.
Yeah. Facebook page.
You get a whole 10 minutes.
Social media.
So there's a 10-minute video of you doing the joke of the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
It's like a mini concert.
It's great. It's really fun.
What's the closer? Do you know?
I haven't gotten that far.
Don't give it away.
Okay.
Oh, I know the closer.
Made it through.
I remember the closer.
wait.
It's the medieval times joke. Back in medieval times.
Don't give it away. Okay, very good.
Are they all family appropriate?
Okay. Oh, there's
Like
Jessica
kids?
Alsman. Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
With the creamy alabaster skin.
Thank
What'd
you.
you call her? Whoa.
It's a compliment at this point. Am I
Look at the
really
big
white
screen.
right now?
Compare Combs.
Like pasty. That's what I. Oh.
Maybe it's the lighting in there. Compare Combs, as they used to say in the Vitalis commercials. Look at Christy. She's got that.
I'd like to see the other guy. Whoever clawed you to death there in your top there.
Because it's got rips in it, yeah. Mm.
Are those holes in the sleeve?
I was feeling slutty, so I'm showing off my shoulders a little bit.
Keep it up. Is that supposed
It's
to be?
a little chilly out.
Is that supposed to be a turn on, having holes in your sleeves?
Yeah.
I think it's called a cold shoulder shirt.
Oh, very nice.
I just like the color. It's like the plum.
It doesn't look skin
I was
colored.
married to a cold shoulder woman. I remember that.
It's a pretty shirt.
I didn't know those were holes. I thought those were white stripes. It looks like a jersey from 1932.
Yeah, it looks like an old school hockey jersey kind of. Also,
Those aren't stripes. They're fabric missing.
Those aren't white stripes. Yeah, those are my.
Okay,
I love that band.
All right.
So you don't find the cold shoulder sweater attractive? Sexy?
Not at all.
Okay.
I like it.
What about the off shoulder? Like when, a woman wears just the off shoulder.
What about on the floor, Tom? That's the way we roll, right, buddy?
You probably have no idea what I'm talking about. You probably never noticed.
I don't notice. Let's just move on. There's a chick. There's Ace. I mentioned that Josh is over there. Willie G and Patty G is here. I like the song about Elvis, Pat.
Thanks.
It's very, very nice. And I know you're working on another Christmassy song.
I'm not.
Pat, are you okay?
I'm cruising the rest of the night. Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Oh, this may be for you, Pat.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fellas.
Floyd.
I have enjoyed the Christmas program.
Oh,
And I think I'll speak for us all when I'll tell you right now there'll never, ever be another Elvis. And I wanted to kindly give my reviews, you know. I really enjoy the Ace Cosby Joke of the Day program regular.
Good.
Boy, that Ace, he knows how to spin a yarn when he puts his mind to it.
Really?
I got a couple of jokes I like to tell when I get around the boys at the way station off exit 152. So I figured today I'd maybe tell it again and see if I can give Ace a run for his money.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see if this makes you kick a shot. What's worse than biting into an apple and finding a worm in it?
I don't know.
What?
Biting into an apple and finding half a worm. Get it?
Yeah. The person is eating the worm.
There's another that I try to tell this regular. Okay. So this young couple there in the back seat parked to make that point, of course. Way outside the town, they get to fooling around so much, even Rain-X can't keep the windows from fogging up. So after the deed is done, this old boy puts his boots back on and hands her girdle back to her. Woman says to the man, she said, I hate to break it to you, but I'm actually a prostitute. And given what we just did, you owe me $50.
Oh.
And now this man is more than steam than the windows are. He scratches his head and thought about it. He said, well, I hate to break it to you, but I'm actually a cab driver by trade, and the ride back to town's going to cost you $100. I apologize, Christy, but sometimes I can't help work the blue material.
That's okay, Floyd. I understand. It's all good.
All joking aside, you know, the other day I learned my favorite snack nut, the cashew, really isn't even a nut, according to the almanac.
Right.
No, it's just a seed that comes from a fruit.
I didn't know that.
Well, it might explain all the trees sprouting up around our septic.
Yeah.
You know what kindly rubs me the wrong way?
What's that?
For years, they've been preaching about don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yeah.
My doctor recommends drinking freshly bottled spring water. If that ain't a conspiracy, nothing is, you know.
What?
Something to think about.
Kindly like Campbell's, it's like Campbell's still making alphabet soup, even though all the Bee Gees are dead.
Actually,
Isn't there one? Barry's still alive,
yes,
right?
of course he is.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. Floyd didn't
That
know.
is a great documentary on it. It's on
Yeah, it is.
HBO,
HBO,
right? Yeah.
The Bee Gees documentary? I haven't seen it yet.
Highly recommend it.
Okay.
The Bee Gees? Oh, I love Pet
Yes.
Sounds. I'll check it out.
Pet Sounds is the Beach Boys, Willie. Gosh.
I heard murder hornets are killing all the Bee Gees.
Oh, really? Well,
Mildly amusing, wasn't
No,
it?
not at all.
Oh, not even mildly. Okay.
It's going to take your A material to recover from that one, Toledo. Okay, well,
we all have our Toledo.
Okay, now, Pat, are you going to do another song for us?
Yeah, I was just teasing. You know.
Okay, can you play strum your guitar? I want to see if.
I'm going to kill you.
What? Oh, this is a keyboard song?
No, we're not doing it now.
Okay, I just want to see if your guitar was working. Is that okay?
There was a headphone issue.
Okay.
Sounds good. Yeah,
Okay,
real
good.
nice.
We'll deal with it later. Then we can move on. We have other things to do. We have once again, Christy is over there.
Your voice sounds so nice.
real nice.
What do you got over there,
Who
Christy?
was that? I like that very. Oh, sorry.
An animal services
Oh,
officer.
Christy, that voice is nice.
Well, thank you.
Tom, can I do it all morning?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. You turn your mic up a little bit.
Oh, sure, yeah. I like it.
An animal services officer in Florida came to the rescue of 2 dogs that escaped from their owner's yard and ended up swimming in a neighbor's septic tank.
Oh, no.
Don't you love dogs?
I bet they had the time of their lives.
Oh, gosh.
Miami-
They were, by the way, they were Shih Tzus.
Miami-Dade Animal Services Officer Yurizi Hernandez said she responded to a resident's home where 2 dogs had found their way into a septic tank and were almost completely submerged in sewage with no way.
Ma'am, what's your name? Yurizi.
Yurizi.
Well, you're a slut.
She minds your own business.
Spell her name.
Y-U-R, I put this the right way, Y-U-R-E-I-S-Y. You're easy.
Would be You're Easy. Wow.
Make this stuff up.
Wow. We've got to have You're Easy sitting in for Dick Hitswater sometimes. We'll think of the proper last
What's
name.
your name? You're easy. Well, only after 3 glasses of Chardonnay. Come on.
Bada bing, bada bing, bada bing.
There's a great story, too, about dogs. I put it up on Twitter. You got to check it out. It's this golden retriever who finds a tree branch and he's returning it to his owner or trying, and the road is really icy. Oh, so cute.
Now, we have a letter. This comes to us from John. Dear Dumbasses.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Now what do we do?
I want to thank Chick McGee.
Okay.
I will now be adding license plate numbers together as I drive behind cars for the rest of my life. I hope I don't die using the calculator. Okay. You really do that? You get
you're not supposed to use a calculator.
Well, he was joking.
Okay.
Are you weird about it?
I want to make sure. Huh?
Chick, if the sum of the numbers is like 23 or something, do you find a new car to get behind? Is there anything else that comes with this territory?
If it adds up to an odd number, I have to go back home and start all over.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah, that's a shame.
That's an issue. That could be an issue.
What was the story yesterday about the quarterback? Was it the Monday Nighter?
Oh, that was a nice story.
And he ended up...
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson rushing into the locker room for quite some time.
Officially said he had cramps and internet.
Yep.
Yes. The theory is he had leftover diarrhea because he was in COVID protocol.
But he was in there for a mighty long time.
Yes.
So this letter comes to us.
And he came out yesterday afternoon and said, yesterday. It said, I did not have diarrhea.
But didn't he reference a certain basketball player when he said it?
Paul Pierce.
I did not pull a Paul Pierce.
Right.
This letter comes to us from CM.
CM Punk?
CM is a high school football coach.
That's a nice profession.
In a very beautiful city here in the United States of America.
All right.
I don't want to give it. He goes, no, I'm not taking guesses.
Dayton?
Austin?
Toledo?
No, not even close.
Sheboygan?
He writes, I once had a very large lineman who during a game had an urgent bathroom issue. He trotted gingerly toward the locker room. As he was going, I remembered that all of the restrooms were out of order and there were only porta potties available.
Yes.
So he ran to the porta potties, which were right next to the crowd.
Yep.
But he was quite a large lineman in full gear, and he could not fit in the porta potty.
No.
What?
Fans helped him remove his jersey and shoulder pads so he could get into the porta potty.
Wow, that's nice of them.
Hard.
That's a fan, okay?
But everybody knows he was pooping.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it happens to everybody, but wow.
Everybody poops.
Josh doesn't
Nice
poop.
series of books.
Okay.
I'm in a lot of pain. I've never pooped.
He's all backed up.
Got some suggestions for the new name for the Cleveland Indians.
Oh, yeah?
This is pretty good. The Cleveland Clinics. Possibly the most famous.
From Cleveland, yeah.
The Mud Falcons.
Not bad. I'd buy a Mud Falcons jersey.
Because I would think in honor of Mudcat Grant, right?
Who's that?
He was a pitcher with the Phillies, I think, right?
Never heard of
him.
Mudcat, was he a famous Cleveland Indian?
Was he an Indian, too? I thought he played for Philly. I don't know.
Not everybody poops. We can do this story, Tom.
Huh.
Scientists have determined a man who died of constipation 1,000 years ago had been eating a diet consisting mostly of grasshoppers.
Boy.
Following a study of the man's
I can't eat grasshoppers, Josh.
Why?
Why not?
They make me jumpy.
Oh.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do
You
it.
old pro. Look at that.
Thank you.
Those are crickets. Those aren't grasshoppers.
The crickets liked it. They're close.
Not crickets either.
Following a study of the man's mummified remains, researchers determined that Chagas disease has led to the blockage that caused a condition called megacolon. That means his colon
megacolon
was
my favorite in the
6
Avengers
times
universe.
the normal size. You can find more on this if you'd like in a chapter of a new book called The Handbook of Mummy Studies.
Megacolon and his sidekick, semicolon.
All right.
Megacolon brings together two super clauses.
How can they tell this from a... That's amazing.
That's why they're scientists and we're not.
Wow.
What's the longest you've ever gone without going?
Oh my gosh. Who knows?
Boy.
Tell me, asshopper. What is the longest you've ever gone without?
Asshopper.
From Kung Fu.
When you are able to go, you may leave, asshopper.
Or from Kung Fu, whichever.
There has to be a porn flick called Asshopper, where the guys are all dressed up in the karate stuff.
There's no way that's not.
There's got to be Kung Fu.
No.
Kung Poop.
Isn't there a series? Ass Masters? Isn't that a series?
Well, there's Weapons of Ass Destruction.
That's
there's,
right.
Ass Man, I think.
There has to. Oh, if they haven't done Ass Hoppers, Josh, maybe you could direct.
Ass Hoppers?
Yeah, but obviously the theme would be self-explanatory.
Sure. I'm putting Asshopper in here.
Serial Asshopper.
Oh boy, this is some.
Is it
that's some filthy porn.
Okay. Sorry. It's amazing. So they can take a 1,000-year-old mummy and figure out what he was eating. That's absolutely incredible.
It is, isn't it? But, if you eat a lot of wine and cheese, you could have a problem. Did you see this story?
Cheese, undoubtedly.
Yeah. Recent studies suggest adding more wine and cheese to your diet might reduce memory loss and cognitive decline. So it's a good news story. Researchers from Iowa State University found that cheese was shown to be the most protective food against age-related cognitive issues.
This means like memory loss and stuff?
Yeah, daily.
That would explain why my Aunt Flo could always find her booze.
Have you seen that story about you evidently your memory becomes better if you drink less wine and cheese? Have you seen that?
Less?
No, more
this
wine
is
and
more.
cheese.
Oh, is it more?
Daily consumption of alcohol. Daily consumption of alcohol, particularly red wine, was also associated with improvements in cognitive function.
Wow,
I should be the smartest person on the planet.
A genius.
I love stories like this are so good. Really, I love when it has like chocolate makes you a better person, stuff like that.
Right.
That's what we need right now.
Exactly.
Adding 15 pounds during COVID, perfect for your health. Eat more pie. That's what I want to
Drink
hear.
more red wine.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Christy. Coming up, we're going to be talking with the lovely Allie Breen, finding out what's going on in the world of love and see if we can fix this. Also, we have a number of other interesting things about the world of burglaries.
Yeah, we got a guy finally getting his own there.
And I've just got this message, and I haven't heard this yet.
What?
This
Tom Cruise thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you heard this?
I have heard it. Tom Cruise is dressing down a couple of his crew members on his Mission Impossible film for violating COVID-19 regulations.
Is this still a thing when people go off like that? I mean, it's so commonplace.
It's pretty bitter.
Oh, I'm glad we have. Do we have video for that?
I'm just getting a message, so we'll try to dig that up.
Our buddy Brett Chihun has a great bit on it today.
Right now, I want to remind you that today is the day.
Yeah?
Got to get this done today.
What?
Well, send out those Omaha steaks to some friends. We had our Omaha steak and eggs breakfast yesterday. It was absolutely delightful.
Sure as hell did.
Good. We had some of the delicious frankfurters. Of course, we also had the delicious filet mignon and
scalloped potatoes.
There's something called the Deluxe Grillers Assortment. You got lots of variety there, but if you go to omahasteaks.com, right there on the very front page in the top, type in BTS. That's a special code that'll save you a bunch of money. And by the way, this includes the Deluxe Grillers Assortment with the free digital meat thermometer, 4 free burgers. Tell me more, Josh Arnold.
Oh, yes, that Deluxe Grillers Assortment. Man, it's got those butcher's cut filet mignons, a vast variety of entrees, sides, desserts. You're going to love those caramel apple tartlets at the end of the meal. Oh, deliver the perfect gift or send yourself something special with Omaha Steaks shipped directly and safely to your doorstep. Don't forget, when you order that Deluxe Grillers Assortment, you're going to get 4 free Omaha Steak burgers and a free digital meat thermometer.
The perfect gift. Send one maybe to yourself. Omaha Steaks, they ship directly to whoever they are, wherever they are, and order the Deluxe Grillers Assortment. And you'll find out that this is really easy to do. Just type in BTS right at the top of that page on the front for that special price. OmahaSteaks.com. We're big fans. BTS in the search bar. Make some of your friends happy with a great gift of meat, etc. Coming right back, by the way, we have a little more from Smokey Robinson, a special remix I think you're really going to enjoy. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show. and Tom.
For your information, these are two of the worst kids I have ever encountered in my life, and I worked the state fair.
We were stupid before stupid was cool.
Bob and Tom tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. 20 minutes of the best of today's show on video tonight. We call it Bob and Tom Tonight. Just go to Bob and Tom's YouTube channel, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and you can be kicking back and watching for free Bob and Tom Tonight. Hit that red subscribe button and join over 100,000 other Bob and Tom fans who currently are subscribed to the Bob and Tom YouTube channel. And again, Bob and Tom Tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on Bob and Tom's YouTube channel. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
I'm Chick McGee with your Bob and Tom Sports update from the NBA. Giannis is staying with the Milwaukee Bucks for at least 5 more seasons. Two-time reigning MVP tweeted he was blessed to be a part of the Bucks for the next 5. 26-year-old had until Monday to sign the Bucks Supermax extension offer. Otherwise, he could have become a free agent after the upcoming season. His decision means the Bucks will hang on to their biggest superstar since Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. From boxing, Floyd Mayweather, Vladimir Klitschko, and Laila Ali have been elected to the International Boxing Hall of Fame and Museum in upstate New York. NBA preseason last night, Philly, Houston, and Sacramento all win. Top 25 college basketball. Baylor's game against Tarleton State has been postponed, and Ohio State at Wisconsin, that time will be determined. Final scores, Tennessee beat Appalachian State 79-38. Also winning, number 12, Wisconsin, number 13, Illinois, number 15, Florida State, and Virginia Tech upsetting number 24, Clemson. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
This seems like a good time to go to the fantasy football team names that I requested on All Pro Lines. Joe Buck Yourself. Country Roads Take Mahomes.
I love it.
This one's for you guys. You Sunk My Blankenship.
Oh, nice. Yes. Rodrigo.
Le'Veon, My Wayward Son.
Also excellent. You are killing it.
And my all-time favorite, Your Girlfriend Likes Mike Ditka.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Before we go, thought I'd tell you the true story of Susie Suzuki and Sam Samurai.
Now, this is the true story.
Yeah.
Okay.
As told by yours truly,
Tom Whiskey, Frontier Doctor.
Yeah, good morning. Well, I never will forget it. Susie Suzuki had to get married at a very young age.
Yep.
She was impregnated by her husband, Hayastan. She never really liked Hayastan, but they had 12 children. Hayastan up and died, and Susie remarried. I'll tell you, it was really something because she married her true love, Sam Samurai.
Oh, touching.
Yep. With Sam, she had 12 more children.
Wow.
Well, finally, after many years, Susie died.
I wonder why.
I'll never forget it. I was standing right next to her at the funeral home, well, next to her body. Two little old ladies were staring down at Susie with tears in their eyes, and the first little old lady said, well, they're finally together. The second little old lady said, who, Susie and her first husband? Or
Q95, it's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you. Once again, the mellifluous pipes, as they say, of Ace Cosby. Christy Lee has an update in the weather forecast.
Q95 Fox 59 weather brought to you by CarX. We'll see snow showers today. Look for a high at 35. They should end around 3 o'clock this afternoon. 2 to 3 inches possible when all said and done. Cloudy overnight down to 26. Cloudy 34 on Thursday. A snow shower now and 28 degrees.
Thank you very much. What day is today, Christy?
Today is Wednesday.
That means Duke Tomato, Lord help our Colts, is on the way after a stunning victory, an incredible game. Sorry, Ace. I know that's very upsetting. They trounced your Raiders. Duke coming up. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Does Chick have cramps?
He's
constipated.
He's got the Lamar.
He might have the Lamar.
He got the Lamar.
QB1 has number 2.
Hey, Lamar, are you okay? Oh, there he is. Ladies first. Christy Lee is right over there. She's behind the glass in the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom. Go Navy.
Yes.
Let's see. And then we have from some mysterious location, it's the lovely Jessica Alsman. Thanks for cooking those Omaha steaks yesterday.
Yeah. I watched Jess Hooker cook them, and she did a great job.
Oh, you did the cleanup. I saw that. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I can clean some stuff and things.
Now, and then we have Pat Godwin.
Hi.
He's in the other...
I'm in the lab.
Got him spread out. That's right, the laboratory with Mr. Godwin. Chick McGee's across the way, just back from... You okay? Okay, good. This is Tom speaking. There's Willie G. There's Ace. And there's Josh. Glad to be back.
Howdy do.
Thank you very much. We have a number of things to get to. Now, we had an unusual story. You didn't hear this, Ms. Alsman, but do you know who Smokey Robinson is?
The singer.
Right. Are you familiar with any of his songs?
The one, you've played a few, right?
Oh, tell me you know this.
Wait. Oh, I know that part.
Okay.
I am sorry.
Is that a piccolo? What is that?
Yep, piccolo. Number one piccolo player in the world, Smokey Robinson.
The point is, Mr. Robinson is a distinguished gent of 80 years of age, Motown great, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Are you familiar with the Cameo world? Okay, do you want to explain that again, Josh?
Yes, it's an app where you can go and you can gift people the video from their favorite celebrities.
Right.
For instance?
Custom made.
Yes, custom made. For instance, Chick McGee or myself or Donnie Baker, whoever. There are a lot of people on this.
There was an article last week. The number one guy on Cameo is some actor from The Office.
Yeah, Brian Baumgartner, who played Kevin on The Office.
Made $1 million last year.
Are you kidding?
No, and Gilbert Gottfried makes close to that. And
I made $25, so I quit.
Christy, let's do some feet cameos.
No.
So the news story stated that apparently a couple guys wanted to send a happy Hanukkah message to their mom, and apparently she had once lived in the same street as
Been
Smokey
a neighbor
Robinson.
of his, Smokey's, yeah.
So this is the actual audio from this. Mr. Robinson, once again, apparently a little bit confused. Obviously, they sent him a text message of what they'd like him to say, which is, I guess, how this works. And here's what happened.
Hey, Margot, how you doing? Surprise, surprise. This is Smokey Robinson. I know you didn't expect to hear from me, but I was contacted by your sons, Jeff and Jer, and they wanted me to wish you happy Chanukah. I have no idea what Chanukah is, but happy Chanukah because they said so. Anyway, God bless you, babe, and enjoy Chanukah. Have a wonderful time.
Here's still
this almost
hurts. It does hurt.
This does sound like a scene from an Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah.
Where it'd be great if like I said, if Adam tracked him down and did his famous Hanukkah song for him.
Oh, Adam would probably be like a good sport. Like, we love you, buddy.
Oh, he'd be, of course.
I just think
he's the best.
I think this was an accident. I think that he didn't know that Hanukkah can be spelled with a C as well.
Oh, I agree. I think
I'm
it was
sure it's
an
accident.
Also, when
it's
he
the
says
best promotion for Cameo ever.
We already argued about Margot. Does he say from Jeff and
Jer?
Jerry?
Short
Jeff and Jer.
Yeah, Jerry.
And then surprise. I'm going to start saying that more. Surprise.
I'm guessing every one of his cameos begins with that.
Probably.
I don't know.
Surprise. It's me, Smokey Robinson.
I can't listen. It's like listening to a balloon with air slowly escaping.
What his voice?
Not bad. No.
It's just
well, maybe you'll like the remix.
Okay, all right.
Here's the remix of a famous tune.
This is Smokey Robinson. I want to wish you happy Chanukah.
Chaka Khan.
I have no idea what Chanukah is,
Chaka Khan.
but enjoy Chanukah.
Chaka Khan. Chaka Khan.
Have a wonderful Chanukah.
This is good.
There you go.
This is a great song.
Well, that's fun.
That rocks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's great. Okay,
It's almost like you're narrating National Geographic. That rocks, doesn't it? That really, really rocks. Who's with me on
Shaka
that?
Khan. Shaka Khan.
Are we having a good time? Are we
Everybody,
having a good time?
give it up for Smokey
Yes,
Robinson.
give it up.
Do we have the Tom Cruise audio?
The Tom Cruise audio is so muddled.
Well, he's wearing a mask. That's why.
Way in the background.
All he's doing is he's just losing his
mind.
His temper?
Shirt. Thank you. Wow. He's very upset. Apparently,
there were a couple of guys standing around a computer looking at something. I think they were sound guys, and he went crazy because you'll recall back in October they had 12 crew people test positive for COVID-19 when they were filming in Italy and had to shut the movie down. He did not want to shut this movie down again.
I agree.
So he goes crazy on him.
It makes sense.
Well, I'd say don't ever yell at the sound guys because they can keep your mic on when you're yelling.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Christian Bale's still the champion.
Oh, absolutely.
Where he lost.
Let me tell you something, you.
This is very similar to that.
Tom throws out the F-bomb a couple times in this rant.
Yeah, who would have thought he'd
I did. Well,
that's weird.
I was shocked that he
has every right to be upset. He's probably going to have to hire a few good men.
Keep going.
Let's do this. All right, you want to go?
Maybe he could use a cocktail.
Yeah, because yelling
for those guys, it'll be taps.
I hope he doesn't have any union problem.
Yeah, because yelling at
Third Cruise reference is taps.
yelling at people who work for you can be a risky business.
Oh, these guys are going to learn the color of money.
Oh, they sure will. But at least everybody's all American on the.
That's right.
Oh, this is Mission Impossible doing these jokes.
I did hear he is going to go on vacation soon, but he's worried because in the tropics there's going to be thunder.
Yeah.
Get the actual title.
He's also got an interview with a vampire.
Okay. We got him all. Okay, thank you.
Just cut right to it on the left.
Now, coming up,
Top Gun.
I've been thinking about yesterday's debacle on the air, which was the Bob and Tom Players.
The blatant hostility section?
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do it again, except it's going to be recast.
Okay, all right.
Recast?
Yes.
That seems fair, yeah.
Who are we casting?
Shake things up.
Yeah, we're a third time?
Yeah.
Whatever you cast it, can you shut up while we're trying to do it?
Well, we know that.
Or join
That's
us.
not going to happen.
If you
play a part.
If you take me out of this, I'm going to throw such a fit. It's going to be insane.
We'll be recasting. What? I'm very excited about that.
Well, I have to be Perp too because it's the only girl in it.
No.
Jessica could
You
do
were
it.
great, by the way.
No, Perp 2 could be anybody.
No, it's a woman.
No, it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, it does because there are 3 women or the ho-ho-ho thing doesn't work.
She's right.
Men can be hoes.
Son of a gun.
Thank you very much.
I'm so horny.
Somebody take care of him, please.
Oh, please. I take care of myself.
No, we could. Never mind. That's illegal in this state.
Okay, well, let's just. That'll be coming up. What else? Give me the teaser, Christy. What else is happening?
Well, we still have a very bad burglary story, if you're the burglar. And we have a guy who broke into the wrong house.
Whoops.
And a guy that climbed onto the wing of an Alaska Airlines flight. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I did see
in
that.
Vegas.
Was it in air?
No, it was.
No, it's great.
Have you seen this? This guy, and he was on this thing for quite a while.
Right. And
What?
Yeah.
It's on the tarmac, and this guy's and all the passengers, and it got delayed, and
it was a departing plane.
It's great.
He's not flying on the planes. He's just crawling around on the outside, and this is a new.
I'm with you, chick. Nothing story.
No, you got to see it.
It's pretty interesting.
Okay, Josh.
You mean like a mechanic does every day of the
Right,
flight?
exactly.
It's a plane full of passengers that are suddenly stranded.
Oh, boy, a man got on the wing.
How'd he get up there? Use a ladder, did he?
Oh, boy.
Well, it doesn't say how
Pull
he got
himself
up
up?
there.
I bet you couldn't get in the wing of an airplane.
I couldn't, no. And that's the only thing that makes this news to me. Is that... God, don't we have any Haywood bits?
We could play your new song. But we'll come back with that too. How about that?
Okay.
Josh Arnold and Josh Arnold and the Consensuals when we return. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Keep us with you at all times. Get the Bob and Tom app now at your app store. State law.
Hey, did you guys hear the Bob and Tom Show is moving?
Well, it's about time.
Well, no, we're not going away. We're just moving to a different place starting Monday, January 4th.
That's right. You can still watch the show from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time, but instead of YouTube, you're going to go to bobandtom.com/live.
That's right. Catch a replay of the show as it loops throughout the day until the next morning show.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So the only The only thing I need to remember is I can still watch the show live each morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. But instead of YouTube, I go to bobandtom.com/live.
Exactly.
Check.
Yay.
We're moving in together.
Yay!
No, we're not.
I call the top bunk.
First shower.
I call the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Christy, you're sleeping in the toilet.
Great. What's new?
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Oh, the first thing I saw when I came into the Bob and Tom green room this morning, Pat Godwin's birthday cake sitting there looking sad. I think one or two pieces had been taken from it, of course. Pat got the Kroger store-bought cake. Looks like a wonderful chocolate cake, but it's just amusing, still sitting in the green room. After yesterday's great celebration late in the show, Pat upset he didn't get a Cake Lady cake from Tom's Cake Lady, and I'm guessing that conversation came up again this morning. Didn't it? You were listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. And happy day after your birthday, Pat Godwin.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union News Desk. Hundreds more U.S. hospitals have started inoculating workers as a second COVID-19 vaccine moves toward government authorization. About 400 hospitals and other healthcare facilities were getting first shipments of the Pfizer vaccine on Tuesday. A second COVID-19 vaccine developed by Moderna appears safe and highly effective. An expert panel will publicly review the shot on Thursday, and clearance from the FDA is expected soon afterward. Top Capitol Hill Republicans are laboring to keep the price tag for a long-delayed COVID-19 aid package in check. They're seeking to prevail in a battle over help for state and local governments while capping the cost of bonus jobless benefits and direct payments sought by Democrats. Negotiations on COVID-19 relief intensified Tuesday after months of futility. And Mackenzie Scott, philanthropist, author, and former wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, has given away $4.1 billion in the past 4 months to hundreds of organizations as part of a giving pledge she announced last year. The pandemic-era philanthropy was announced Tuesday. She said a team of advisors have helped her to accelerate her 2020 giving, with immediate help going to those financially gutted by the pandemic. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
There it is. It's a birthday cake for Pat.
39. No. We're not doing that. Look at that. Just a plain chocolate?
Store-bought cake for Patty. He doesn't get one from the Cake Lady. Chantilly cake. Again, a crappy one. A Scott, a nice cake. $400 cake. I get a $3 cake.
The candles cost more than the damn cake.
But did you see the writing on the cake?
There was no writing on the cake.
It said, "Happy birthday, Pat Goodwin." But I wasn't going to spend $3 for a second cake.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
It's time now for another exciting episode of Murray Whiskey, Frontier Cavalry Officer.
Cavalry officer.
That's right.
All right. Okay.
Murray Whiskey's in the cavalry. Because they've had an Indian invasion in Whiskeyville.
They have?
They decided to bring the cavalry, and Murray takes up his old post as colonel. His old commission. He's sitting in his headquarters, and he's waiting for his newest officer.
Clock, Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Christy Lee has the forecast.
Q95, Fox 59 weather, brought to you by the CarX Man. We have snow out there right now. Look for a high of 35, 1 to 2, 3 inches, depending on where you are in
7.
the area. That's 7.
Random number.
Cloudy tomorrow, 34.
This portion of the Bob and Tom Show brought to you by
21st Amendment. Happy holidays. From 21st Amendment Wine, Spirits, and Beer. 21st proud to be serving Central Indiana for 49 years, and that means huge savings for you. 21st Amendment has lowest prices on Jim Beam. 1.75 liter, now only $23.97. How about a perfect gift?
Oh, sorry.
21st Amendment as our time on Earth ends. What are you doing?
Is Mad Max going on?
I'm rehearsing. I'm rehearsing.
Jim Beam, $23.97. What did I say? Great gift packages, too. Any budget. Everyone loves some holiday cheer for 21st Amendment. Kendall Jackson Chardonnay, 750 milliliter, only $9.97. And holiday savings on Sam Adams 12-pack, $14.97. Download the 21st Amendment app today and save even more. Happy holidays from the 21st Amendment family to yours. 21st Amendment, just minutes from anywheres.
Thank you very much. Now, I will also remind you that there's some cool lights, lots of them. How about the ones at the Indiana State Fairgrounds? They're terrific. The Christmas Nights of Lights. More details, Q95.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show. Now, you'll meet everybody here in a second because we are recasting our news story yesterday about the cop and the elf.
A lot of changes. A lot of changes from yesterday's presentation.
Yeah, well, we had some criticism, so we're recasting the whole thing.
Network called with some notes.
Christy, do you want to explain what story this is based on? Do you happen to have that over there?
I don't know that I still have the story, but it's based on...
I've got it over here.
Let me see if I still have
it. The police were in disguise.
Oh, right here. In Riverside, California.
Yeah. What's the story?
Several Riverside police officers were working undercover at a Target store in the Canyon Springs Shopping Center to apprehend shoplifters. One dressed as Santa, the other dressed as an elf. According to Detective Paul Miranda, the detective dressed as Santa, disguised, and the other one disguised as an elf, pursued 2 men running from the scene while a car was being stolen from the parking lot.
We have audio of Detective Miranda talking to a suspect. Here it is.
Hey, I'm going to read you your me rights.
You are in character.
The elf
nice, Will.
Cornered one suspect at gunpoint while Santa tackled the second suspect to the ground. The driver managed to get away, but authorities know who he is, and they're going to get him.
Okay.
Now, I've got everybody as assigned a role here. They have a script. Now, Jessica Alsman, you're playing horror number 2, but you don't really have any lines.
All right.
Just sort of fall in with a... or something, okay?
Am I still the same person? Perp
yes,
2?
Christy, you're perp number 2.
Okay.
Willie, this time you're Officer Mulrooney.
Okay.
That's listed as the cop. Okay, and then
some respect.
Chick McGee, you portray Santa.
I will become Santa.
Okay, Josh, you're perp number 1.
All right.
Okay, Ace, you will be the announcer. So does everyone have their part? And then Mr. Godwin.
I'm SFX.
Okay, you're the sound effects guy, SFX. I don't want to clarify that.
Weird character name?
Just from not pronouncing SFX, won't you? Can you give me the...
Hard on the ears. Okay.
Yeah, okay. And just make sure...
Is that too loud?
No,
just too off key.
I will come in there.
Is that an experimental chord?
Make sure to hit that. Make sure to hit that P.
Is that a 4th?
No, based on this news story in which we had the undercover Santa, we came up with this, and I'll just direct.
We know.
Take it away, Ace.
Action is the word.
How about music, please? Music. Anybody?
You got anything going on over there?
Yeah, I do.
Why am I not paying back here? Let's go.
Okay,
Crazy.
Here we go. Does this? Yeah, there we go.
What's that?
It's dramatic music.
I'll say
Jurassic Park.
What is it?
Escape from New York.
What the hell is this?
You don't like the drama?
They asked me to play by the rules, but I don't play by the rules.
That's a movie I would have loved.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ace,
I'm in.
action.
Coming to Bob and Tom Television this Christmas. He's fat and jovial, but he's as tough as they come. He's got a red suit and a bad attitude. He He's Santa Cop.
Wait, I gotta go. Hey, I gotta.
What?
Oh.
What are you doing?
He's getting the jingle bell.
Headphones are gonna.
Are you gonna?
So far, I think this is going very
Okay, sorry. Action, start over.
Coming to Bob and Tom Television this Christmas, he's fat and jovial, but he's as tough as they come. He's got a red suit and a bad attitude. He's Santa Cop.
Santa Cop.
Hold it right there, punk. Hands in the air. Now turn around.
Who's perp?
You have one.
There's no line on
There's no line for
There's
perp.
no line on line. There's no perp here.
It's been. There's no line.
So here's
Mine says.
my line.
Mine
Improvise.
says
I'll
Santa.
No.
I'll improvise.
I say, according to the sheet, hands in the air. Now turn around. Santa Cop to you, scumbag.
Santa Cop.
So we can assume the perp says
Perp
something
says
rude to
my
him.
copy is from yesterday, so it's all here.
Okay.
It says Santa.
Yes.
Huh?
Oh, I just say Santa?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Where should we start?
And hold
Or are you
your
just going to
arms up.
stand there holding your bells in your hand? What are you doing?
It's ready.
He's over there playing with your bells.
Jesus.
Read your line
What
again,
happened? I
Santa.
don't know. I got erased. It's supposed to say. You're supposed to say Santa.
I just said
Right,
that.
Santa. Right.
Okay, go ahead. We got it from there. Go ahead. Santa, take over.
Now the music's off.
You don't want.
So ho.
Hold it right there, punk. Hands in the air. Now turn around.
Santa?
Santa Cop to you, scumbag.
Santa Cop.
Oh, man, I'm busted. Does this mean I'm not getting anything for Christmas?
Oh, yeah, you're getting something. I suspect you'll get a year in the big house, and your cellmate, Bubba, will be introducing you to something he calls the North Pole.
Dick joke.
Hey, Santa Cop, how did you see me trying to break into the warehouse? It's dark outside.
How? Well, I see you when you're sleeping, which would have been funnier. And he says, how? Well, meet Rudolph, the infrared-nosed reindeer.
Santa Cop.
He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. He's Santa Cop.
Santa Cop.
He's ringing his bell on the sidewalk, and he's cleaning the riffraff off the streets. He's Santa Cop.
He's Santa Cop.
And he's coming down a chimney near you.
All right, Officer Maroney. What the hell is that?
That's
Mahoney. That's not Santa. Not Santa at all. All right, Officer Maroney. I see you've rounded up the 3 perps.
Santa Cop, what should we charge these 3 women with?
Well, hoe.
Let me guess. The last one's also a hoe.
No, she's a shoplifter.
Santa Cop. He's a bad mother.
Shut your mouth.
Think you're going to get away with murder? Not with Santa Cop around. You won't. If there's any slaying to be done, he'll be doing it.
Okay, Santa, I give up. But can I ask you just one question? Why is your sled being pulled by 7 reindeer and a German shepherd?
It's a canine unit. No, it's a canine unit.
Don't miss Santa Cop.
Santa Cop.
Santa Cop. Immediately following It's a Taser, Charlie Brown, coming to Bob and Tom Television this Christmas.
Nicely done. You know, it really picked up when you kicked in, Christy.
Best version yet.
That was the key.
Oh, no.
Version yet.
No, third time's the worst.
I
it was horrible. Yeah.
Christy did a great job.
Perfect every time,
Perp
Christy.
number
Thank you.
2. Jessica, I thought you were going to chime in as whore number 2.
Boy.
Mouthful. Couldn't talk. I got nothing. Sorry.
Well, she was playing a role.
Yeah. What do you charge for a mouthful? I mean,
Boo.
That sure was the opposite of entertainment.
Yeah, it was.
Not good.
I loved it.
It is fun to watch you all orchestrate. Well, Tom orchestrate it.
Maybe there was some tech. How did I erase part of my script?
I don't know.
I don't know, and why was it only part of it?
Yeah, we appreciate the.
Could have erased it all.
Certainly.
3 blank pages.
That might have been worse than the Home Alone inspired improv show I saw one time. Truly could be.
I'm so sorry.
Really? Oh, yeah.
I'm exhausted.
Lord. Themed holiday improv shows. Nothing worse.
You guys done, or are you thirsty for more?
We need one suggestion. Worst Christmas gift you ever gave.
Really bad.
That'll be coming up Friday on the show. Actually, I'm kind of excited about the Christmas. Right
Gift
now,
exchange on Friday?
Yeah, we have a little something here. This is Josh Arnold and the Consensuals.
Love this.
And this is one of the ones just a few weeks old, fresh off the...
Instant classic, would you say?
Yeah, I would say that.
I see.
Absolutely.
It's about...
Instant classic.
You got a bravo.
It's another song about eating too much at the holidays. I think we all are going to, and I think especially me. I'm getting very hungry right now. I have the what I call the COVID-15 ever since March, but this is a song about eating, I think.
Well, dinner is done. It sure was great. You could have fed an army with the food I ate. I must have filled my plate a good 6 or 7 times. The table's clear, dishes are done, and the house is ours. Now the family is gone. You say, let's have some fun, and I can read between the lines. You walk over to me, you say, get out of that chair. You sit on my lap and say, let's head upstairs. You run your hand through my hair and slip your tongue in my ear. You're looking good with just that apron on, but I'm afraid my libido is up and gone. I just ate a ton, and I've got some bad news, my dear. I'm too full to f***. Maybe you're out of luck. I'd get up if I could, but I'll be damned if I ain't stuck. I'm too stuffed to screw. To make love on you. I'm short of breath and intercourse, something I can't do. I'm too bloated to bang. My belly's covering my I'm just one man, but right now I weigh as much as a gang. Feel like I could pop. I got a deuce to drop. After that we could try, but babe, you'll have to be on top. Cause I'm too full to f***. So babe, you're out of luck. You're out of luck. I guess I couldn't blame you if you called your old boyfriend Chuck. 10-inch Chuck. Cause darling, I'm too full to
What's happening?
What were you saying?
Josh Arnold and the Consensuals, ladies and gentlemen. The 2 big hits in the last couple of weeks. I understand. I've heard a rumor that there's another
Is that right?
Josh Arnold and the Consensuals with special guests.
Many special guests. Wow. Yeah, that's coming up here.
I certainly look forward to that.
Sure.
Here in the Bob and Tom program, we'll look forward certainly to hearing that. Coming up right now, we're going to be discussing some stuff with Allie Breen. We also have burglaries in the news.
Yes, we do.
I think we may have time to check out this story about the guy walking on the wing in Las Vegas, although you guys don't seem to be impressed at all by the story.
Well, he's not.
I saw it.
Very visual. The plane's not flying.
Well...
Yes, but I mean, it's a commercial aircraft. All the people in the plane are stuck there because there's some jackass.
Yes, but you understand a mechanic would come out and do that anyway if they were trying to get a plane fixed, right?
But they're trying to take off. They can't take off with the guy in the wing.
The guy won't get off the wing.
Could. I think they had every right to take off.
I'm with you, Josh. He would have gotten off the wing then.
Little physics lesson.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Right now, I want to remind you, we are all doing a little bit of shopping here and there. One of the things, ladies, this might be perfect for your guy. It comes in a beautiful box. It is the Harry's Razors Holiday Shave Set. Very limited time offer. You can get $5 off the Holiday Shave Set, plus free shipping if you use the code Bob and Tom when you go to checkout at harrys.com. It's a very practical gift. Harry's, I've been telling you this, they are on the cutting edge, pun intended, of metallurgy. They've got better steel than ever and stays sharper longer, and yet Harry's is still able to sell those refills for about $2 a blade, a lot cheaper than the rest of them out there. Plus, it's a beautifully designed razor. I can't emphasize that enough. And Harry's is giving 1% of each sale for this special offer, donating it to various various charitable organizations, so you can feel good about that. This holiday season, new customers get $5 off plus free shipping on any Harry's limited edition holiday shave set. Check them all out. Just remember to use the code Bob and Tom when you go to harrys.com. They come with, of course, the weighted handle, the 3 of the razor cartridges, the foaming shave gel, the travel cover, all packaged in a very handsome holiday gift box. So place your order today to get this done because shipping's going to cut off real soon. So I would do it right now. Harrys.com. Use the code Bob and Tom at checkout for the beautiful Harry's razors. Harry's Holiday Shave Set. When we come back, we'll be checking in with the beautiful Allie Breen, finding out what's going on with sex in the city and the country. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Rolling through a Wednesday. We like to call it Hump Day around here. Do you know why? Because it's fun to say Hump Day, Hump Day. Say it. Say it with me, Hump Day. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. I'll quit wasting your time. On the way, comedian, relationship expert Allie Breen zooming her way in, talking about relationships. Go to alliebreen.com, ALLIBREEN.com. And who knows, maybe we'll be talking about your relationship right here on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, everybody. Christy Lee from the Navy Federal Credit Union Entertainment News Desk. A Led Zeppelin-themed pinball machine is now available. Created by Stern Pinball, it features a Hindenburg Zeppelin as well as the band Swan Song Records trademark, Icarus, that leaps when hit. The machine also has a new toy called Electric Magic that rises from the playfield that locks or launches the ball or makes it disappear. It also plays 10 songs, including Black Dog, Ramble On, and Rock and Roll. It's going to set you back a pretty penny, $6,200 to $9,200. The late John Prine has been named Artist of the Year at the Americana Honors and Awards. The Americana Music Association handed out awards online yesterday after the ceremony was canceled earlier this year. Prine had won Artist of the Year 3 times before. And Jennifer Lopez will be your headliner for ABC's coverage of New Year's Eve. Lopez will perform just before the ball drops in New York's Times Square. Cyndi Lauper reunites with Kinky Boots star Billy Porter for a duet. Because of the coronavirus pandemic, Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest 2021 is, of course, closed to the public. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Tiger King Joe Exotic has reached out to Kim Kardashian West for help getting a presidential pardon. In a letter to Kardashian West dated November 4th.
Who did she have read it to her?
Oh!
I swear to God, if I were a lame duck president, it would be, well, today I am going to pardon everyone. Deal with it, next guy.
That's right. Good luck. Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
Little ditty about Jack Bauer's plan to try and stop a nerve gas attack by the mean Russian man. Jack is hiding in the ductwork, crawling around. Then it pops up, pulls his gun, shouting, "Everybody down!" Jack is just trying to keep America free. But tell him a lie and he'll shoot your wife right in the knee. Gotta get the intel, no matter the cost. He gonna give the wet list to that German dude who was on Lost. Jackie said, Chloe, upload them schematics to my PDA. Gonna put my jacket hood on, hold my breath and save the day. Jackie said, oh yeah, life goes on long after they set off the nerve gas bomb. Oh yeah, I said life goes on long after Michelle, Tony, and Edgar are gone. Little ditty about Jack Bauer's plan. Gonna whisper, then shout some, then whisper it again. Curtis, where are you? Tell me about Mr. Cooper. Tell me about Mr. Cooper. Get in the chopper now. I said I wanted a cheeseburger.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. The Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
Oh, yeah.
9:21 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show. This is a fun game. I think we should do this.
I'd like to play this game.
What game?
I just took my snow brush out of my car like a month ago.
Yeah.
It's not in there now.
Why'd you take it out?
Oh, shut up. Did I ask you for your opinion?
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you okay?
Just ask.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Are we going to play the game for everybody or
no? Okay. We're going to tell Christy that she was great in the recent
Academy Award.
Bob and Tom Players version of
you,
Santa Cop.
Gentlemen.
Christy, you're a really good actress.
I did a little acting.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know Josh has done some acting.
You were married?
Yeah.
Josh, of course, you played the Buddy Hackett part in The Music Man.
Hey,
the Shapoopy.
Hey, Tom.
Who did?
Did you hear?
He's making
Did you hear what Pat said?
Pat Godwin's amazing line?
No.
When Chrissy said I did a little
some acting.
And Pat said,
when you were married?
There you go.
You were married, Tom. Faking orgasms and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what he's saying. That's what he's insinuating.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, this is...
No, I started my...
No, this is the best restaurant I've ever been in.
I started all of my plays in my freshman year.
Oh. You did?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
You did what?
That?
I started in all the plays in my freshman year. They were not...
Let's introduce the
They
other
were not
ladies.
musicals, by the way.
We have two other beautiful women on the big screen over there. We have on the left... Ooh, boy, this looks like some kind of...
Be nice.
Here they are, Allie and Jessica. Allie,
yes.
Do you have letters for? Yeah, just shot.
No,
just stop.
He's got letters.
It's just something about the lighting.
Okay.
There's a sort of bride of Frankenstein-esque glow to your skin.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking trying to move ahead.
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah. Glad
We need to fix the lighting in that room, Jessica.
Oh, mine's bad?
Yeah, it's the lovely Jessica Alsman. We'll put it this way. When Allie Breen
Allie always looks
is next to you and she looks like Diana
you look
Ross
pale.
in comparison, you know that there's bad lighting in there. Hi, Allie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
You look great. Are you in?
Let's play Guess Where Allie Is.
I was just
love
going
this
to guess.
game.
I think.
Yeah.
Don't tell us, Allie.
That's a different locale.
It's clean this week.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the fake
nailed it.
plant where Ace
I
saw
made
all the
sure of
dust.
it.
New York City.
Yes.
I got to be honest with you, Allie. I got everybody else who calls into the show. I got them Omaha steaks, but I know that you don't cook, and I didn't know what to do. So I'm still fudging around trying to think of what nice gift we can get you.
I'll be expecting something amazing.
Possibly because of last week's show, maybe a Swiffer.
Oh.
I Swiffered today just for you guys.
I suppose we could get her some nice jewelry from I Hate Steven Singer.
There you go.
But it's weird if someone, if we give you jewelry, that should be from your boyfriend, not from us. Are you still
I'll
with
take
this
it
guy?
from you guys. I am, yes.
Okay. What can we call him by his name? What is it, Henry?
Mike.
Mike. Okay, I was close. Have you got Mike a Christmas present yet?
No. No, and I did something even worse. His birthday was December 14th, and I missed it.
What?
That's all right. He was out with his girlfriend.
He had a good time.
Oh, my God.
How many times, not if, but how many times have you gotten jewelry that is have a different name other than yours inside the ring? Okay, never mind.
That's true. So it's sweet payback, really.
Will you guys exchange holiday gifts?
Yep. Yeah, definitely. But we're both going to go last minute, I think. I don't know. I'll probably get him a video game like he's 12. I don't know what to get, guys. I know.
I love that.
Well, it sounds like you two love each other.
What could possibly go wrong?
Maybe we could send him the Omaha steaks. That'd be weird. He'd probably wonder,
that's actually
who the hell are Bob and Tom?
me.
And why did I get these steaks? Okay. Well,
It's not a bad idea.
You don't know what to get him? Really? Okay, well.
I haven't even thought about it yet, but yeah.
You're running out of time, dear. I hate to tell you.
Is he in New York or is he in Los Angeles?
She doesn't know.
He's actually in New York right now. He just got here.
Oh, cool. Is he staying with you?
Nope, he's not staying with me.
Oh,
But I'll see him later on.
where he is.
Look at the time.
May I ask, is he currently shooting? Is he filming in New York?
No, not right now. He has something
He's
in a couple
shooting
days.
something all right.
What a terrible mind you have.
Not what I was doing. I was hoping he
Terrible.
was filming Billions and that he needed somebody to...
No, he's shooting billions.
Oh, yeah. He's shooting billions over there.
They swim right up. Where was I? Okay, now the way this show works is you can contact Allie Breen by going to virtually any social media and the platform, and you go ALLIBREEN.
Correct.
And ask about problems in the world of love. What have we got?
Dear Allie, me and my boyfriend have always had really good dirty talk and very kinky sex. We're planning a Caribbean vacation this winter, and he wants to try a resort called Hedonism, which is a clothing-optional swingers resort.
Right, that's famous.
I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of jump. What are your thoughts?
You've been there?
Did someone say been there?
Who's been there?
Yeah, there's two sides. There's the naughty side and the prude side.
Really?
So did you stay at the prude side?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a popular place. You tell them exactly what you just told us. You're not ready if you're ready. You don't know if you're ready to make that jump.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Especially in the COVID
Is it crazy?
era. I mean,
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's nuts, yeah.
I mean, you're lucky if you just get syphilis.
You're exact. Tom, that's a good point. This is a great excuse now to, pandemic.
Yeah.
Let's wait.
Also, I feel like the clothing optional places are never the people you want to see without clothing.
Your thoughts, Pat?
It's always...
I want to see them all without clothing.
No, did you?
Why is that, Pat?
Did you ever go
I'm
over
so
to
horny. What?
Did you ever go over to the...
I actually did, yes.
Don't act like we're bugging you. It's your running joke, okay?
I walked over there with my shorts on, yes. It's nuts.
Okay.
Yeah, it was nuts. It was
And
his
boobs,
legs
it's
and
nuts
his
and boobs.
It's just nuts.
Seriously, it is insane.
Probably a lot more nuts.
Did you see people...
When I walked into the lobby, someone was doing something to a woman on the floor with ice cream somewhere.
That's...
Yes.
Whoa.
Banana split?
Yes.
Yikes.
It is a crazy place.
Okay, well, no thanks.
Wait, so you're allowed to walk over with clothes to the place where there's no
they yell at you. They say, get out of here, take your clothes off.
Get out of here.
Little privacy. Can we?
My gal, Kim, of course, took her top off, but I had my shorts on.
I'm sorry, your gal took her top off?
Yeah, she took her top off, yeah.
How are her baby feeders, all right?
Baby feeders.
Those magic hammers, huh?
Okay, I've been in this room a long time. I have never heard that one.
Baby feeders.
That's back in the day where you weren't constantly horny.
Oh, no.
Not like now.
Man, it was a great time.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. Allie, let's move on. You got another letter
Did
for
people do swapping and stuff, Pat?
Yes. There's a toga night that gets crazy. It is just insane. Hot tub action. Oh.
I can't reach my feet now.
And the better food was on the nude side, not the prude side.
Oh, really?
That's how they would drop you over there?
They would grill really good
They're
snapper.
already eating on that.
I bet. Good snapper over there.
Oh, the best snapper. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Clams, all you can eat.
So much whipped cream. So much whipped cream.
Taco Tuesdays were big.
Next.
It's not satisfied.
Okay, dear Allie, I've been wanting to do a three-way with my wife. She seems amenable, but she's a little nervous. So I've seen the ads for the popularity of plastic life-size dolls during the pandemic.
Oh.
Do you think using one of these might be a way to ease my wife into the situation?
Oh, interesting question.
Show me on the dolly.
No.
What do you mean, no?
You have to ask her.
Yeah.
I mean, that seems
It's
weird.
a safe
to
way
me.
to do it, that's for sure.
I think this guy just wants the doll.
Yeah,
That's
that could be.
totally weird.
You just think it's weird because you're not into the doll thing.
That's right, because being into the doll thing is weird.
Yeah.
According to you.
Especially being
According
the
to
other
me,
girl.
it's nature.
Really?
It's so weird.
Whatever, man. Whatever floats your boat,
Yeah.
man. Let your
Well,
freak
if that
flag
floats your
fly.
boat, you're weird.
Yeah, Allie, you're right. Like, what does the other girl do when there's a female
That's so
doll? Just
weird.
cheer him on? Like, all right, this
That's
is
right.
what it would
Or
look
do you
like.
have
Little
to pretend
encouragement.
to do stuff to
Support.
Yeah,
So this is the
honey.
angle you take.
How about it, honey?
She just says stuff like, "Why don't you have her make you breakfast? Why don't you have her show you how to use your iPhone 12, smarty?"
Hey, you guys bring up a good point. I didn't even think about that. She's just going to watch him do her. Yeah,
Not
he wants the
necessarily.
doll.
Could you imagine the fake
Well, or-
doll
Really, you're
going on
right.
you and you're like, stop it, that's not real. Stop.
Yeah, that would be weirder if he wanted you to do stuff with the fake doll.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh,
that is creepy.
Brush her hair.
His wife goes, "Is it my turn?" And he goes, "Hey, this is between me and Barbie, okay?"
Ask your wife. What are you asking clowns like us for? Jeez.
This guy.
Okay.
Josh is angry.
No, not at all. Not at all. But you got to
What's
talk
the
to
matter?
your wife.
You don't like the taste of room temperature latex?
Who's that guy?
That's the husband complaining to the wife.
Yeah.
That whole thing's sick.
You know what? You should really. This is going to become popular. You're just like, forget it. I'm not being sensitive or caring anymore.
I'm not a psychiatrist, but I think this guy probably needs some therapy.
I don't know.
I mean, who are we to judge?
Talk to your wife.
Hey, baby, you're not good enough for me. What I need is a big plastic doll.
When you say it like that.
Women have their toys and healthy relationships.
True.
So,
Okay, great. She's got the vibrator. He's got Susie the blow-up doll that always looks surprised.
well, I think he's talking about one of the higher class dolls.
Yeah.
You know, your
Your
worse.
real doll collection. I
the
believe.
Why is that worse?
Thousands of dollars.
Where do you put that? I live in a small
Yeah.
apartment. You walk in the living room, don't mind the dummy sex doll spreading over there. I lost her panties after the wrestling match last week. I'm gonna get the tongs from the kitchen, see if I can dig them out.
what else do you have, Ellen?
Oh, I could tell you a story right now, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
Ooh, what's your story, Chris?
No, I have a friend who is a mannequin that is in
You know,
his
I
living
knew
room.
she had friends that were mannequins. I knew it. She hasn't admitted.
And he had a delivery person over the other day, and the delivery person said to him something like, "Well, now that's the wife to have."
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. A friend of yours has mannequins in his home.
Has a mannequin. Yes.
Why?
Is he a tailor?
No, he just has this mannequin.
Oh, so it is weird.
And
Okay.
she sits on his living room couch. I don't know. What?
Oh, this is a crazy man.
No, that scares.
I mean,
scares me.
good for burglars.
Let's move on. Allie Breen is our guest. Allie is our resident sexpert. What else have you got?
Dear Allie, I went to my divorced boyfriend's for Thanksgiving, and his parents have pictures of his ex everywhere. He's an only child, and apparently they stayed close to his ex-wife after the divorce. But I think it's really inappropriate. And as we get more serious, is it okay to ask them to take them down?
I recuse from this.
I would say no, it's not okay. They will eventually do it if you and this guy stay together. Don't worry.
If my mom wasn't dead, I'd sure she wrote this letter. Or no, she was doing this to this poor girl. This happened to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And it's also up to the guy to ask
Right.
the parents.
Yeah.
Not you.
Yeah, what happened, Chick? Did you have to take them down? Did you have to ask?
I didn't speak to her for 6 years. But,
all right. No, that's
way to handle it.
the healthy route.
That's right, yeah.
Josh wants to know.
I didn't want to hurt her feelings.
Josh wants to know. So besides that, how was the food?
That's right.
Hey, Josh, you're worried about
I wrote that question down and slid it to Tom so he could ask for me so that I wouldn't seem fat. But I really do want to know, how was dinner? That's all I think about.
That's all he thinks about.
I see your mouths moving, but if you're not holding food, I'm really not paying attention.
No.
My gosh. I'm a
Poor Joshy.
Poor Josh.
Okay, well,
That'll
if I
happen
lose weight,
within
am I
time.
fired?
Yes.
Is it in my contract that I have to remain fat?
Oh, God forbid you ever
So
lose
that
weight.
you have something to talk about?
The way things are going, I'm going to be.
What are you
bigger
going to
than
do
you
if he
pretty soon.
gets in shape and loses some weight? What are you going to do?
Well, then he'll be bald, so we'll have that.
He's right. He is right.
Josh, if you want, I'll blow up, pal. I'll go 500, no problem. Cheeseburgers.
Coming in 2021.
I'm right behind you.
See how big we can get.
The biggest morning radio show.
This COVID thing is just killing me.
We got to start walking more.
Welcome back to the Bob and Fat Tom Show.
Oh, Tom, would you gain weight, please?
It'd be great.
Like 100 pounds.
Really let go of yourself.
We have time for one more letter, Allie Breen. What
Whatever
have
you
you got?
say, Chunkles.
Dear Allie, my girlfriend has all-out temper tantrums when she doesn't get her way, even in front of company,
this
which is
happened to
really
me, too.
uncomfortable for everyone.
I'm sorry, read the last sentence again.
I'm sorry.
She even does this in front of company, which is really uncomfortable for everyone. When it's over, she's super sweet and apologetic, but it still keeps happening. How on earth can I stop this?
You can't.
No.
By leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She will never change.
That's a toxic relationship, and
Yep.
she has
She is a
personality
bratty-
I don't know if it's a
disorder.
toxic relationship. It's just that's just an aspect of her character.
Right.
That is,
Yeah.
that's
It's a way
very,
for her to get her way.
very hard to fix.
Yeah.
I think.
But
Yeah, once you're okay doing that in front of company, it's a problem.
Isn't that awkward?
that's the trade-off, though, if you want to date a 14-year-old.
Get out of here, Arnold. Get out of here.
You know,
They all love chips. So,
yeah,
get that too.
give her some goldfish. She'll be fine.
Keep a lot of ketchup around the house. Shouldn't be a big deal.
I don't know what just happened here.
Whoa.
Allie, are you going to go back to Atlanta for Christmas?
Yep. Yes, I'll be back in Atlanta for Christmas.
Are you going to take Chip with you? What's his name?
He's
Mike.
coming.
Mike.
Yeah, he's actually coming.
Oh, that's great.
That is nice.
Will this be the first time
He's coming.
he's met the family?
Has
No, this is like the third time, Josh. Come on.
Has he met your mom yet?
Oh, yeah, he's met everyone a couple times throughout various stages of the relationship.
Gotcha.
Oh, I can't wait for the passive aggressiveness around him. They're like,
I know.
Oh, hi.
They're going to be like you guys. They're going to be
again.
They're going to be nice to him.
He's going to earn his keep again, you know?
Now, will he stay in a different room?
No, they're not. No, I think they will stay in the same room, just probably for space. I don't know. We might
He'll sleep on the floor,
camp out
Tom.
with
Come
kids. I don't know what we'll do, but there'll be nothing inappropriate going on. I assure you.
What? Why is he going?
Boring.
What's this? His girlfriend in the hospital? Hey, sorry, babe. The ventilator turns me off.
Hey, speaking of which, Doc, when can we turn this thing off?
Well, Allie, have a great holiday.
Yes.
Yes, you too.
And we'll try to think of we got to get her a present. I can't think of what to do.
I'll be waiting by the mail.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. We'll get you something. I just can't. I don't know. We'll
Pick
find
an
out.
address to send it to.
There's that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get back from Atlanta. There's something smells like aging
I think
beef.
those were
Well, Allie's been in Georgia for 3 weeks. Okay. See you, Allie.
Bye.
Here's a gift you can get for yourself, fellas. If you've been dealing with ED or not dealing with it, I should say, you've lost your mojo, whatever you want to call it.
Deal or not to deal?
You don't want to have to go to your family doctor. It's embarrassing. Roman, well, this makes it a lot easier. Roman is a pharmaceutical distributor. You will be hooked up online with a healthcare professional who can prescribe the real medication you've been seeing on TV for years. Well, you can get the prescription if you are indeed a candidate. And then Roman is famous for this free online evaluation and famous for their free 2-day shipping. How do you find it? Well, you go to getroman.com/wood. Get part of your life back. Once again, that's a free online visit, and their 2-day shipping, Josh, is free. It is free indeed. Go to getroman.com/wood. That's GETROMAN, getroman.com/wood. If approved, by the way, special offer right now, $15 off your first order of ED treatment. That's getroman.com/wood, $15 off. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. GetRoman.com/wood. When we come back, we've got burglaries in the news. We've got a little history lesson for you and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP area at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and
Hey, did you guys hear the Bob and Tom Show is moving?
Well, it's about time.
Well, no, we're not going away. We're just moving to a different place starting Monday, January 4th.
That's right. You can still watch the show from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern Time, but instead of YouTube, you're going to go to bobandtom.com/live.
That's right. Catch a replay of the show as it loops throughout the day until the next morning show.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So the only thing I need to remember is I can still watch the show live each morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. But instead of YouTube, I go to bobandtom.com/live.
Exactly.
Check.
Yay.
We're moving in together.
Yay!
No, we're not.
I call the top bunk.
I call first shower.
I call the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Christy, you're sleeping in the toilet.
Great. What's new?
Favorite. Your girlfriend likes Mike Ditka.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hi, this is Nick Griffin, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Yes, it's time now for another exciting episode.
Oh, no.
Of Murray Whiskey, Frontier Funeral Director.
Oh, no. My hero.
In this episode, Murray Whiskey has just gotten married. And he brings his beautiful new wife to their honeymoon room, their suite. They're getting undressed on their wedding night there. Murray Whiskey drops his trousers, throws them over to his new little bride. Just put those on. She looks at him incredulously. She says, go ahead, put them on. She puts on the trousers. She says, they're too big. I can't wear these. Murray Whiskey says, that's right. Remember that. I wear the pants in this family. Don't you ever forget that. She says, fine. She takes off her panties. She throws them over to Murray Whiskey. She says, you put those on. He tries. She says, you made me do it. You've got to do it. He says, okay. So he tries to get them on. Can't do it. He says, I can't even get these past my thighs. He says, I can't get into these panties. She says, yeah, and until you change your attitude, you're not going to either, partner.
A true tale from the Old West.
That concludes another exciting episode. Murray Whiskey, Frontier Pyromaniac over here. What are you lighting up the studio,
Yeah,
Bob?
this thing, it's not working. I'm sorry. Nothing. Just...
Brought to you by that new Japanese-Jewish restaurant, So Sue Me.
Thank you very much, Murray.
Essential morning radio. All day and all night. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
I got thrown out of J.C. Penney the other day.
Really?
9:45 at Q95. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you, Chick McGee. Christy Lee has an update on the forecast.
We have snow showers around until this afternoon. Look for a high today of 35. Tonight, we'll get down to 26 degrees. Tomorrow, back up to 34. Currently 28. Snow showers.
Thank you very much. That'll make the lights at the State Fairgrounds that much more Christmassy.
Yes.
Should be gorgeous. Find out more about that by going to Q95.com. I'll also urge you, if you're going to stay inside tonight, make a nice fire, and then pop on the television at 11:30 for the show Bob and Tom Tonight. Where do you find it? On My Indie TV 23. Very nice. Thank you very much for watching. You can see what everybody's doing right now. This is the Bob and Tom Show with Ace, Chick, Josh. I'm Tom. There's Willie. We have the ladies up there. They've changed places on our big screen. They're in different rooms. It's Jessica Alsman and Christy Lee over there. And then Patty G is back on the screen there as well. I should point out Ace is at the OmahaSteaks.com Ace Cosby Joke of the Day desk. It's the Navy Federal Credit Union newsroom housing Christy Lee. And Josh at the IHateStevensinger.com sidekick desk and chair.
Hi there.
Ladies and gentlemen. We have to get to our history lesson, but you said you had an interesting burglary story. What was it?
A Florida man, Jonathan Hernandez, died Saturday during an attempted burglary after a window at the house he was trying to burglarize closed on him. According to authorities, Mr. Hernandez was attempting to rob a house by climbing through a window. However, while partially through that window, the window slammed down on him, trapping him. According to the Lee County Sheriff's Department, Hernandez's neck was caught in the window and he was dead by the time deputies arrived on the scene.
Talk about window pane.
Wow.
Whoa.
Also, is this a bad time for burglars since everybody's home all the time?
I would think so.
And it's cold. His body got stuck out. He was going to rob the house, but he got cold feet.
Man.
There you go. Really.
It's kind of gruesome, really.
Yeah,
it is. I felt bad making that joke. I'm going to hell.
I had a professor of architecture who used to call those guillotine windows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They actually exist?
No, it's just the kind that go up and down. I think that may have been a phrase from Frank Lloyd Wright, but as opposed to the kind that have the cranks that go.
Mine
did they go?
up and down.
How's it go? That's what I thought. Yeah.
I love those kind of windows.
Where you
The
crank them and
crank
they
windows?
open.
Yeah.
That was a big 70s thing.
And they go.
You ever?
Right. Sometimes you have to go erp it, and then you.
You gotta clean
Wait a
the
minute.
windows.
What is yours doing now?
Goes.
Yeah, and Josh's with it.
Erp it.
Doing this Tim Conway.
Well, time now to review what
I had
happened
windows
today.
with.
Oh man.
I had ones with
What happened today in history? It's music. Today in history.
What happened?
For today, I'm laughing. Okay, you want me to laugh or not? Today in history. Here's Tom.
Thank you, Rich.
You got cold feet, Jack.
What happened in history
Well, a
today,
lot of
Tom?
things. In 1950, Shirley Temple announced her retirement from acting at the age of 22.
Drink mogul.
Her.
Shortly after that, got into porn.
She became a
she became a
distinguished.
senator, didn't she?
No, she became a
porn
ambassador, I think it was. Never mind.
So sad.
Wait, Josh, you did porn?
No, Shirley Temple.
Oh, okay, got
She
it.
didn't
What
do
sound did that
porn?
make?
I do remember that. No, Josh, you like your coffee with cream, but you drink your Shirley Temple black.
That's right. Yes.
It's a fine joke.
Anybody get that joke?
Yes, we get it.
Dynamite joke.
That was her name as an ambassador. Okay. 1962, the release of Lawrence of Arabia. Is that? I haven't seen it.
I've never seen
Is
it.
that the one that Spielberg says he watches every time before he makes a film?
Yeah, somebody does. Yeah.
Okay.
It might be Spielberg.
I'd love to see it. I've seen a lot of David Lean movies, and I love them. So
Paul Thomas Anderson watches Sierra Madre before he makes a movie.
Okay. My friend always called it Lawrence of Agabia.
Great boy.
E. Lawrence was a famous homosexual, I think.
Lawrence of Arabia.
That's another one.
That was a joke in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sex and the City 2.
They weren't sure what to call it, so Lawrence of Amabia.
Oh, yeah. They were.
That'd be very contemporary.
Right. Yeah.
Cis Lawrence.
They did the version for kids called Lawrence of a Baby.
A baby. There you go.
Nice.
For toddlers.
In 2009, Avatar was released.
I'm a defender of that movie.
I like that movie too, and I love
Never
the
seen
ride.
it, and I'm sticking to
At
it.
Disney
That's
I
fine.
will die on that hill.
In
The
3D.
plot was written on the back of a matchbook by a 10-year-old.
Yep.
It's beautiful to watch.
Boring.
Josh took me on the Avatar ride at Disney.
Isn't it amazing?
It was my
That is not a
first time going
euphemism.
Disney. It was amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I left that just
Oh, you mean
euphoric.
that isn't
completely.
like you two in the hotel room?
No, it was literally the Avatar ride.
Ride the Avatar,
No,
baby.
Tom, don't be gross. We went and rode the ride, and then we had violent sex afterwards.
More like the Titanic, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No such thing as a free ride, Tommy. You know that.
Happy birthday, Ludwig van.
Oh yeah, 250 years or something. right?
I love Mozart.
Pat, this will make you feel happy because you're a great musician. So is, of course, Beethoven.
Yeah.
No luck with the girls, though, Beethoven.
Really?
He always went for the drummer. Weird.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know why.
Time now for Things We Learned, brought to you by Stop That. Grainger, delivering products to keep your facility running is what Grainger does best. They've been doing it for 90 years. Visit Grainger.com for whatever you need, whenever you need it. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Thank you, Grainger. We had a question about Christy, I guess, used the word discombobulate yesterday.
Yeah,
which is a word I've always, and I said, is there such a word as to combobulate?
There is.
Apparently, there's a thing at the Milwaukee airport that says this is the recombobulate area after you go through TSA.
I like it.
New word to me. I don't think anybody knows what it means, but you can go recombobulate there.
Right.
Can you simply combobulate?
Yes.
Yes, you may.
Yes, you can.
Okay, that sounds dirty somehow.
Sounds like that's.
Let's see. NFL, one of the playoff games, I believe in the wild card
January 10th. Yep.
will be, this is true, broadcast on Nickelodeon while also broadcast on what, CBS? So but if you want to watch the kids' version, they'll be doing some goofy stuff like googly eyes. And they'll have simulated slime in the end zone. Smart idea. Get the kids watching. Let's see. We have a new thing we're talking about. We call it giraffe lawyers. It's going to be a new feature on our show. And always remember that.
You're going to have a tie of the week.
Yes, a good giraffe lawyer has a really long tie.
What, we got Monkey Butler. We got Giraffe Lawyer. We're entertainment, man.
And there's a hilarious Smokey Robinson thing he did for Cameo where he says Happy Chanukah. Well worth checking out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.